I guess we're starting now with these assholes.
Do you unmuted?
Yes. Intentionally so. There are other ways of persuasion. To move throughout this world is challenge, a feat that not all can accomplish. Only the strong will survive. Strength is not only physical, but mental as well. But nothing is stronger than the strength in numbers, except that which has all three. A metal cage full of rage and hate, with enough strength of all kinds to overtake the world. Cogito, ergo sum. We begin. Do you guys remember exactly where we ended last time? Nate remembers. Nate? Nate remembers. Nate always remembers. Yeah. I disagree.
And if he
Right.
Why'd you mute him as well?
It's just in case. Precautions. So, Nate, would you like to tell us where we ended last time?
If I remember.
And also, what happened last time?
Last time bad things happened. We played hide and seek.
Yes, you did.
What's his face? Leroy almost died.
Yes, he did. He usually is the only one.
Yeah, he's usually the one to, almost die. That being said, we ended last session, back at our base. We did. Yes, we did. Believe it or not.
And you're working on the wall, aren't you, Mr. Muted Boy?
So, yeah. We ended... I think we got back, we sold...
Don't be gay.
Had we sold the scrap yet?
No.
Okay, so you weren't working
Also,
on it
you were
just
going
yet.
to go get scrap.
Yeah, we got the scrap.
Not
and
to
went back.
sell.
Oh yeah,
To use.
we needed to use the scrap. And I did.
He's working on designing the updated wall that goes deeper.
Yes, he is working on the deeper wall.
And he... It's really funny. Mm-hmm.
Deeper.
So we back in the mine got our pickaxe.
Okay. But so man is working on the wall.
Yeah. Leroy's working on poison.
Leroy is working on technically poison, I suppose.
Concoctions. Because he's the alchemist of the group.
And what he's working on is technically best classified as poison.
Yes.
So poison wall. I'm not working on much of anything, so the three of us are kind of chilling.
So you're probably going to be the ones looking for people to send you and do stuff.
Yeah.
Bounties
for betters.
Bounties.
So and it
then
would be the three of us that would be the most
we will
likely to
go
be
with
together looking for
Kala, Jacob, and Nick.
Yeah.
What are you three up to?
We're going to head back inside the city.
Okay. You will obviously go through the process.
Yes, the process.
I don't need to explain what that is anymore.
Could you, for the audience? It's been a while.
It's been a while, you asshole. So they go
Do you
through the
remember?
process of being tested for if they're infected. They get their blood drawn,
Pause
and
the
if
stream
it
right here and go back to
goes
the
as
video
good,
of
they are
it.
let inside. I didn't hear what you said.
So pause the stream and go all the way back.
I will cut the stream up, even though this gets uploaded after and isn't edited, and then somehow add in that section both
section
times
one.
that I've described it.
It's not even just adding. It's not like cutting it. He just overlays.
Yeah.
You hear both sounds.
Yes. And it's gonna be audio hell.
Oh.
I will bass boost one of them. You don't get to know which one.
It should
It
be
actually changes halfway through.
Yeah. No, actually,
should be
I
me.
put it
No,
on an
damn.
interval.
Anyways,
Every 2 seconds. So,
we go through the thing, and we are headed towards the most likely place to give us bounties.
and what would that be?
I don't know, Aaron. Where would that be?
Wasn't it? If I'm not crazy,
Hmm?
it's if I'm not crazy, that's one of 2 places.
Which
That
are?
would be the Forsaken encampment.
You went
that
inside
happens-
the city.
What's her name? What's her name?
Ithril.
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 Or
But last time we took a quest from her, she almost got us killed,
Correct.
we could probably get something.
and we
from,
didn't. We
Craig.
don't even get scrap from doing quests for her. That being said, there is another man. You know, the man.
You don't want to say his name because you'd all laugh.
Lord Kraken.
Yeah! Stop laughing! It's a real name!
Oh, that's
Lord-
his
Lord
name. I
Butt-
couldn't
Butt
remember.
Kraken.
No!
Lord. Or
Cracking
or-
these nuts.
or-
Could also go to Simon.
You
We
could also go.
go
to
this
Simon. I love the fact
Simeon.
that Simon hates
Simeon.
Simeon.
Surprise third option. We do what I want to do and find a Tesla forest and get ourselves killed.
No.
There's no
Yeah,
respawn in this,
right
man.
here.
It's hardcore
Right
survival.
We go die right now. Let's go find.
However, think about this. We either die in a blaze of electricity or I get a gun. That's pretty cool.
Pretty
We get
sweet.
a gun before we go into the Tesla.
Hear me out. How would you like an electric spear, Nate?
Hear me out. We get a gun before we go into the electric forest.
Hear me
You
out.
have
Let's go find
guns!
Hear me out. That's Tesla
We have-
Force.
Or we could do the side quest of all side quests and try to find the stupid satellite.
Which
That
is
is
not
somewhere in the
supposed to
world.
be its own quest.
Correct. We have no clue where in the world it could possibly be.
That's so we can run
That's
around in
a-
circles.
We're going
Or
to
go to the
find it
Tesla
while on
Force.
another quest.
No, no.
Yes.
Trust me. I thought about that option, and I was tempted.
Just say fuck everything. We're finding the satellite.
Turns
Yeah.
out it's in fact in a Tesla.
I'm okay with that.
Then let's go to the Tesla Forest.
If
It
it's
could
in the
be
Tesla
there.
forest, we gotta go.
Oh,
to the
this is
Tesla
why
It
I.
could be
You
there.
know, Taryn
What is
specifically
Tesla
said
Forest?
decide what you're doing before
I
the
did.
session, so
forest.
that
I'm
this
still
didn't
going to
happen.
Mr. Kraken, Lord Man.
He has a
Kraken
name.
Lord
It's
Man.
And you
Mr.
can say
Kraken.
it correct.
He's cracking
Lord
these nuts.
Kraken.
Cracking these nuts across your face.
Across them.
hey.
And while y'all are deciding on
He just
Whatever
got
that
back
is,
from
I'm gonna
his
get a drink.
12-hour shift at
Can
the
you get me a
ball
drink, bro?
crushing factory. Give him some respect.
Can you give
He's
me a
the
drink? too?
CEO of it.
He's the CEO of the ball crushing factory.
You know, sometimes I regret that I didn't decide to cancel today.
Man could be the CEO of the ball making factory.
Making factory.
Actually, that's your mother.
That is in fact your mother, man.
Yeah, but he could be the E CEO.
He's your dad.
Her name is Queen Ballin.
Queen Ballin. Anyway, so Jacob, you're going to Lord Kraken's space.
Yes, I'm going to Lord Kraken's.
It's not that hard to not laugh.
It wasn't not laughing.
Not
That was
you.
just being.
They
unable to
started
laugh.
chuckling.
No, we didn't. We were making jokes. We
You
were
have no
chuckling.
proof. There's no proof.
I have visual proof.
There's video evidence.
It's video evidence.
Tell me, where are the cameras?
There, and there.
Those aren't cameras. They're not real. There's no
You're all muted. Anyway,
All cameras have to have
Jacob.
fluorescent red lights. Back down.
I did get him. That was good. I like that one. I hope that got heard.
I don't know if the joke got heard, but he definitely laughed on camera really loud.
Yes.
Recording. There's no blinking red lights. Can't hear.
Instagram.
Well, he's got a point. There's no blinking red lights.
It's not a camera. Anyway, Jacob, you're heading there?
Yeah.
There would be a couple guards out front.
I don't know. Hold up, Simon. Is Simon like the quartermaster? Am I remembering that correctly?
What do you mean by quartermaster?
The person who divvies up equipment.
Yes. You
I
go
want
to
to
him.
go to him.
He, as far as you're aware, yes, Peter the Gate Guard. As far as you're aware, he doesn't give out quests. He's just the one who gives rewards for them, and is the trader guy. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have any.
Yeah, we're going to him because I don't want to deal with Lord Kraken right now. I'll be completely honest.
Is it because you'll laugh?
No,
It's because
because
they'll
that's
laugh.
it's a pain of bureaucracy.
Understandable. So it's just anarchism is the reason. Anyway, so you're heading to Simon.
There is a mild distrust of places this large.
Understandable. So you head to Simon.
Yeah, heading to Simon.
Hello there. You're not the regular guy I expected.
You expected the insane one that deals with pipe.
You gotta rephrase that, man. There is a better way to phrase that. Babe, did you hear him? He said, "You mean the you're thinking about the crazy one who deals with pipe."
Who were you even talking about?
I don't know.
You're the one who deals with metal, man.
I'm the metal man.
He's the pipe guy.
Yeah, you are the pipe guy.
Is he the one?
Pipe guy. I'm the one who lays pipes.
Is he the one who pipes or gets piped?
I lay the pipe. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you
They
look
call
like
me the
it.
Plumber.
There's a reason he's designing the wall.
It's a Mario.
Anyways.
Anyway,
They,
who?
they call me Jumpman.
He is the developer of all wall.
Simeon?
Yeah.
Yes, I was expecting him. I don't call him the pipe guy.
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was doing.
I
something
call
with a
him
pipe.
do not answer list.
Where are we?
Simon.
Simon, I felt like not going to Lord Kraken because that's a lot of bureaucracy. Anyways,
Threatening.
just I don't want to get official quests from Lord Kraken.
You
Do you
don't
have,
have to call him Lord.
Oh, great. That's
I
how-
don't call him Lord.
Our lovely, beautiful, standing in power monarch Kraken.
Anyways,
One
is
day
there
you'll stop
something
laughing.
that we could do for the community that we could get scrap for? I
Uh,
suppose higher
I'm
quality.
sure there's a
features.
couple things I could figure out. Obviously, if you do the quests from him, it'll get higher reward, but it'd probably be more difficult.
I risk our reward.
Yes.
Last time we tried to do a low risk thing, we ran into a freaking sentinel. So
Judgment? You mean the judgment? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, that.
Yeah. See, that was a chance encounter. Yeah,
It's like whenever you roll a dragon on the table of random encounters.
the giant robot. That
No, it's like a Taras.
no, you're thinking of the false god. They're
That
not
wasn't a
thinking of
random
that.
encounter.
That was not
That was a correct encounter. Yes.
Anyways,
No, that was Aaron deciding there needed to be
Anyways, I
some
do not
threat.
remember this in these
That was
slides.
last session.
it's
Yeah, I don't-
probably
So it was like a month or
more
two ago?
worth it to go to.
Again, you don't have to. I can give you a few things. I just probably can't give you as much.
Let me just-
Okay, give me a few options here, and I'll see about what I'm going to do.
Well, there's always
Dalton.
there's always taking care of a few marauders around that get spotted by scouts or patrols or whatever.
Okay.
Probably getting supplies for the main city. Like either in the old world.
Yeah, but that's typical trading stuff. I think. Okay. Yeah. As for the ideas, I think I will head up to him.
Fair enough, I guess. But
yourself
you know, if you
a
always want
die.
some more easier ones, I'm right here.
Have yourself a die. And
Begrudgingly.
Jacob will walk
I'm
back
giving you
over
the option
to
to not talk to him.
Mr. Kraken.
Want more things?
Yes, you do.
You don't get nice things. don't get good rewards.
Yeah, besides, it'll make the session more exciting.
What?
It'll make the session more exciting anyway.
Surely there's something.
Nick, remember
Like-
you're there.
I don't know.
What?
You're there.
Oh,
Yeah, Nick is here.
I'm standing here.
He's just
I'm
that
there.
Insanely.
He's just that guy.
He's a guy.
I'm just
He
in
is
the
that guy.
doorway like this.
I'm seeing. I'm seeing you do the Chad the Chad. You know.
What?
He gets it. He gets it.
I'm standing
Mama warned me
here
about women
doing
like
that.
you. I was hoping she was right.
You're saying Nick is
Johnny
standing there doing
Bravo.
that?
Yeah. No.
Whoa, ma.
Whoa, mama.
Whoa,
I'm here to chew
Johnny
gum,
Bravo.
and I'm here to kick gum and
exactly
chew
what he's talking about.
ass,
He
and I'm
doesn't know the
all out
name.
of ass.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna kick
You're talking
gum?
about Johnny Bravo, but you
Speak
didn't
for
know who it
yourself.
was.
I've got plenty over
Carson? I'm saying you're the ass that he has.
I took a mad dump earlier.
don't
I
know if
like
you know
how
that.
much that broke you.
Is it his expression? Nick,
It was my expression that got him.
great.
It's just disturbed.
Ellen got you. You broke each other. Wonderful.
That's a good band.
What? Disturbed?
Yes.
So, where are you guys going and what are you doing?
Cracking.
We're going to the crack man.
There are two guards
cracking
stationed out,
his
there are two guards
freaking
stationed out
nuts.
front of his building.
Cool. I'm walking in.
Yeah, we
State
go
your
in.
business.
What quest?
Getting a quest
Move.
from Lord Kraken.
Alright, going in.
It's good to be polite here.
Cracking these
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, you
Me
telling
not being
Calla that?
polite didn't stop anything.
Yeah,
Probably because you didn't hear me.
No, I heard you say you just walk in.
No, that is not what I said.
Yes, you did.
she said we're
That is
getting
not.
quests.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. Because they were only listening to him because he answered politely.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's.
Because you were just trying to walk in.
No,
You literally said,
I
"I walk in."
No.
no,
She
Before
gave
that.
the answer.
Before you said something,
no, I didn't.
I said there are two guys stationed in front, and you said, "I walk in," and then they said, "State your business."
And then I said we need quests,
Yeah.
and I tried to go in.
And then I said,
and
"They let you
ignored
in."
me.
No
Anyway,
quests.
we're let in.
No quests.
No quests.
You would head into. I'm just gonna say an office. As
Off
he's
the
waiting
record?
there. Hello there. How can I help you?
We were wondering if there was anything we could do for the city for some sort of reward.
Like what? Anything in particular? There's always
Um,
stuff to do.
Something that would warrant a high quality, some amount of high quality scrap metal.
I see. That is hard to come by. I hope you know that.
Which is why I'm giving you the intent over reward, so you can give us a adequate quest.
Understand me. Scouts have heard mentions of a marauder base being built up around maybe about half a day's journey from here. We're hoping that they're not intending to attempt to raid. I doubt they'd be able to get through the Forsaken, but I don't want to risk anything.
So disband the marauder base, or
Yes.
disband the marauders themselves.
Whichever works.
Get them to leave. Okay, that should work.
I would like one alive, just to get any information on the outside.
I'll make sure to prep for that then.
Thank you. I'll make sure we can get at least a few decent pieces of metal ready for you.
Thank
when
you.
get back. Nick, I trust you'll do your best to do your job as perfectly as possible.
I always try to.
Thank you. So I'm assuming you three
Z.
exit.
Super
Mhm.
heroes.
Okay.
GT.
So what would you three like to do? I said you three. No.
Hold on, there's some tension between us.
Sexually?
Yeah, we're gonna touch each other.
right after.
On stream?
I mean, if you want, it'll probably get some views.
He'll get us more
Yeah.
views. All right.
Make sure to.
This
clip
is
it
not
and
the
put it on
streamer we want to
OnlyFans.
be.
Right. Hey, everyone, go to the Passage Dragons only
That we don't have.
that we don't have. We never will.
There's no porn on there. It's just.
It's
We just re-upload
that sounds like porn to
every-
No,
me,
it's,
man.
it's pictures
If it
of
sounds like porn to you, you're the
It's
problem.
tasteful nudes of Zane.
it's pictures of the slab.
Not my penis.
For people that haven't watched this since like the first 3 episodes, they would not get what
No.
I would not understand the joke.
the slab. Oh, that's slang for a weenie.
Is that what he calls it? Oh God, is he okay? Yeah, 'cause that's a sound it makes when it hits something.
No, when it hits something, you hear a crash because when it hit broke.
No, I'm saying when it hits something, it makes a
Causes
Slunk.
an earthquake.
thwunk.
Plunk is not the sound the slab makes.
Thwunk. So anyway,
think it's more
Jacob,
like
since you're the one
thwunk.
deciding things, where you going? What you doing?
Yeah. So I'm going to go inform people.
Simeon-
What time? We just got back, so
Yes, so Simeon will be at his building, and
morning to.
Leroy
oh,
will be at his lab.
Yeah, no. Morning tomorrow. We're leaving to go to the Marauder's base.
And you're informing them of the mission you've been given.
Yes.
Leroy, if that is your real name,
Lee.
stop looking like you're touching his penis. So, what are you? He was touching
He was
my
touching his hand.
wiener.
He was touching it. By it, I mean my penis. Don't touch that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's talking about your penis.
Yeah, I've done that one before. You told me that too.
This man
No,
is
this
touching
one's
my penis.
Oh, okay.
Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man gets to stealing from
When
Africa.
did you go to?
When he blessed the rains and it fell out of the sky.
That's why there's no
Say, when
vampires
did you
there.
go to hell?
Africa. He said
Is that what-
Africa.
Oh, I thought he said when did you
We
go
are
to
not
hell?
going to equate those two. They are not the same.
I mean, we could.
Well, it's not. So we're live, and I can't cut anything out.
Yeah.
Leroy, what are you doing at your base? At your laboratory?
So, once again, I'm committing alchemic experiments, in order to create
Alchemic war
harmful
crimes?
substances, including alchemic war crimes. Although war crimes don't exist anymore, because the Geneva Convention is a myth.
They were just suggestions anyway.
The Geneva Convention was a lie.
Yeah,
Conven-
yeah.
Created by the Shadow Government.
That was
Yeah,
like
who cares?
The human Geneva.
Exactly.
Were you gonna say something after? You sound like
I
you're going
was,
to.
but then I remembered Nate's a nurse, and I can't say things like that. I was gonna say, who cares? Shoot medical professionals.
Well, currently, I'm a medical amateur, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're all good.
Okay.
You're
So
safe.
you're not protected yet.
Oh.
You're a target. That's what I'm hearing.
Gotta shoot him before they grow up.
No. Kill them while they're young. We can stop talking.
Yeah.
Different war crimes.
Anyway, back to committing war crimes in the game.
In game. Yeah.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Yeah.
On my Christian Minecraft server.
Anyway, why do you only do this for my games?
Because.
So,
Funnier here.
because it gets it all out beforehand. in patch.
We don't get it all up for it, even though we specifically request. Anyway, carry on. What are you doing at your lab besides creating horrible, evil substances?
That's all I'm doing.
Great.
Occasionally eating in the
crimes.
same lab in which I'm doing that.
Jacob, you would show up to his lab.
Okay, I show up to the lab.
Do you
Where the
even notice
slab?
he's in here? No? Do you even notice he's in here?
Roll notice.
Roll spot hidden.
Even though he's not hiding, but you're dumb.
Don't roll spot hidden!
Yeah, no, I succeeded. I have an
I don't care, I
84
didn't
in
roll,
spot
I didn't
hidden.
ask you to roll, so
I
it
know.
doesn't matter. Do you notice?
It was a personal roll.
No.
Personal roll. then.
No, I don't.
He personally rolled spot.
He does not seem to
I
notice you
spot-
as you walk in.
I'm noticing. Oh, hey, I need to fix this thing.
Oh, yes, of course.
That would be a bad error. I don't want those to mix right now. Yet.
Leroy.
Yes. Yeah. What do you need?
I understand you're not really the combative type.
Oh, I'm working on fixing it here. But what are you? Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow morning, we're going to we're taking a half a day's journey to a marauder's base. We're going to try our best to convince them to stop. And if they don't stop, we are going
Rip
to
their flesh from their bones.
convince them to stop.
So you said the same thing twice there. I'm a little confused. Or was the second
missed
one
the
supposed to be
inflection.
implication?
Anyways.
That's the thing.
This is the most psychopathic man in any of these games that has ever been played. I'm including Alfonso.
The psychopathic man, me or him?
Him.
Okay.
Who did you?
I played Pain for a bit.
And this man is evil for the fun of it.
If you don't particularly feel like getting into
Oh no! I do need something to test this on.
wide-scale building destruction and or
We should never have given you the
Wide
ability to play a
scale
mad
murder.
scientist who isn't going to ever regret his actions.
I do not regret letting
What?
him do
I
this.
forgot I've got an acid gun.
You do have an acid gun.
I forgot I have an acid gun.
Did
and
you
a
just look at
poison
your
whip.
inventory?
I have an acid gun and a poison whip. I forgot about those things.
You also have an acid
We're
trip.
insane.
The apocalypse is fine. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you're down for it, make sure you get some. Well, make sure you get some rest
Yeah. So when are we heading out for that?
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Ish.
Do I know how to make black powder?
why would you know how to make black powder?
We'll
I
take
am
that as a
effectively an
no.
alchemist.
You're a biologist. The only reason you're
Also-
able to do any of this is because he's using monsters.
Yeah.
He's using mutations.
So what if they're a monster?
No!
So what if they were?
Shut your damn mouth, bitch! Now my weather app's saying that there might be bad storms tomorrow.
I'm hoping it
we
blows over
might
into
play.
Wednesday instead of
I'm-
Tuesday.
I'm still not leaving this overnight, just in case we don't play anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Real quick, what was the damage on the acid gun?
did we decide? I thought we said we were gonna
It was
decide that after.
240.66.
No.
Thanks.
Do not write that down.
Oh, sorry, I was remembering the black powder numbers.
Oh, so wrong. Stop writing things down.
That's the damage you take if you snort the black powder.
I'm assuming firearms, handgun, not firearm, rifle, shotgun.
Is it a pistol?
I don't remember.
It's a bit. I think it's like a
Okay, rifle.
firearms rifle.
I feel like it shoot more like a shotgun because it's illegal.
Isn't it like a hose?
Effectively,
You're a hose.
I'm not a hoe.
I did not say that.
And
So let's say it does 3d6.
armor penetrating.
Yes. But it is weaker against monsters that with
are resistant to acid.
yes.
So I'm just putting down 3d6 acid.
Yes.
3d6
I
acid.
am immune to it.
And since it's
No.
a firearm, it doesn't get my damage bonus, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't
And
have a higher one?
what is it? There's a what's the other character? There is a malfunction, which means if you get over that, it malfunctions.
What's the malfunction for?
80. So if you roll at 80 or higher than an 80, the gun malfunctions.
It explodes in your face.
No.
And die.
No.
Quite literally, effectively, based off of how I built it, this thing is an acid pressure washer.
Yes, you made an acid pressure washer.
It's a metal cage surrounding like a container for the acid. And it's got a very thin nozzle on the front, and basically when I pull the trigger, the metal cage collapses.
And pushes the acid. Now it does mean you get like maybe 3 shots with this thing.
Oh yeah, that's why I've got like canisters of the shit.
How many? Have you written that down? Did you write that down already?
I think I had 3.
Oh, so I'm at this point. I'm at the point where I can basically just make it en masse.
Make what? His stuff?
That gas.
Uh,
Not gas. That acid.
yes, but
it's just
it
lower
takes longer.
quality the more I'm making.
Yes, but you need more materials in the field.
I'm gonna start a farm of these things.
Huh?
I'm gonna have someone start a farm of these things.
Oh my gosh. But you have now informed him.
Stony Bark, termite farm.
You will need another Tony Bark. Eventually, you will run out.
If there's a door in our way, no, there isn't.
What door?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. You don't know if it works on the robots, even though they're metal.
We know it works on glass, which acid shouldn't.
Yeah, so it's not regular acid.
No. It's enough to burn things.
Yeah.
It's enough to melt glass. Glass is one of the least melty things.
So it's not melting through whatever it's melting with. Whatever acid regularly melts with.
Well, there are acids that are strong enough to melt.
So, Nate, Jacob, you are now moving to Simeon.
I'd be going with him to Simeon, actually.
Okay. Really? Why?
Because he thinks I'm hot.
No, I need a way to aerosolize the
Aerosol?
aerosolized.
No, aerosolize.
It's when you make a liquid and you turn it into a gas.
Why would you want to turn it into a gas?
Or
Grenades.
You want to make acid gas grenades?
Yes.
That's gonna hurt you guys too.
Not
Not
if I
if you
throw
use
it
them
far
correctly.
This is a whole
You
foreign
evil
war crime.
man.
Do you
Man's making
understand that
chlorine
gas?
bomb.
You know gas
War
doesn't just
crime.
stop, right?
No.
It fills
no
the
war.
container it's in.
no war, no
Row
crime.
and then run.
You're right. This is perfect.
Oh god.
I don't think you're thinking this through. You guys will not be able to go back there for a long
What made
time.
you think that Leroy would think this through?
Exactly.
Fair
Let him
enough.
do it.
All
Let
right.
him do it.
Okay, you Leroy starts coming with you, even though you specifically
As
did
far as
not
Le-
tell you did not tell him to do this. So
He's just
As far as Leroy is concerned,
Leroy
he's
joins the
fixing the issue of I don't have any answer to combat.
by making.
As far as
acid
I'm concerned,
grenades.
he's fixing
Jacob.
the issue of him not being
Jacob.
able to have a gun.
he's coming with you.
Yeah,
You did not tell him to
Leroy
do
joins
this.
the party.
people follow me.
As you get to Simeon's little building,
Mm-hmm.
Simeon,
Unmuted.
I disagree.
And if it-
So what are you doing in there, Simeon?
Walk up to him and slap him in the
Aren't you
face and
right
say,
working
"How are
on
you?"
plans on how
I
to
am writing down.
lower the not lower?
Why'd you
extend
send me
the
a
wall
photo, Nick?
down? What did you say?
He sent me a photo.
I hope it was
He didn't send it to the group chat. He sent it to me personally.
personally. Feet. What is it? What is it?
It's okay, I'm gonna arrange that.
It's a threat.
Are you threatening to remove my organs?
Guys,
Anyways,
please. We don't have a lot of time.
our time is running
I
out.
don't have much time.
Tick tock, tick tock. On the clock, but the party don't stop yo.
So anyway, Timmy, you get a knock at your door.
Hello.
Okay. We're going to be going on a more combat-focused raid tomorrow. There's marauders, about half a day's travel away. We're going over there to disband them tomorrow.
He hasn't seen the gun yet, has he?
He's not seen the gun yet, no. You've been walking on it nonstop since you got back.
Walking?
I open the door and you see in his hands just this
How'd you open the door then?
this amalgamation of metal and flesh in his hands, just standing there, and it looks vaguely gun-shaped.
He looks at Leroy, looks back at Simeon, have fun, and walks away.
Oh, so that's what you did with it.
And just
Um,
leaves.
so I had an idea.
I want these people to
And
make weapons for
I'm
me.
gonna need your help with it. So I see you've done things with that acid.
Excuse
God.
me?
I have.
And breed them into usable weapons.
Did you say breed them?
This is a good use of my time.
You're going to breed us?
Your brain specifically.
Where's the hole, Nate?
Oh, it's in. That's for your brain to figure
Your
out.
brainstem?
Actually, no, that's for through the brain stem.
Anyway, please continue.
So I need. So you're aware of you've seen grenades. You know grenades. Can you make grenades?
I've made grenades before. I made a flash
Yes,
grenade.
you literally have.
I literally
sorry.
have made
Hey,
grenades.
that was
Which means
Carson.
you can't make those grenades.
No, I know.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm here. Oh, wait, no, he literally made my smoke. He made a smoke grenade for me.
Yeah.
So
Well, some of which didn't work.
yes. So these smoke grenades. Well, actually, I think one of them I bought from someone. I traded
And
for
that
from someone.
one might not have worked. I don't remember. Oh, he's
And,
upset with you.
He yelled at me until I picked him up.
What? Well, now he wants down. You took him where he wanted to go.
So, the smoke grenades you made for me, I think some of them worked fine, others didn't. I am interested in making those smoke grenades, except, with an aerosolized version of this acid.
That's bad.
He wanted to
For
make. He wants
enemies?
to make gas
And
acid,
us.
babe.
Gas it.
Only if we stand downwind.
If we stand down.
It's not that bad.
More like
Well, I mean, it is. That's kind of the point.
He wants to make gaseous acid rain.
So imagine there's a building,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you throw the grenade in a building because there's people in there, which makes sense, and it goes.
Yeah, no,
into
it
the
will not be the people only. It should also be the walls corroding. They may or may not fall immediately, which will inevitably
Yes,
cause more casualties
but
as people assume
Imagine,
the walls
imagine
will
we
be
want to
breaking.
go in there.
Okay, so
There
we'll
will
simply
be
need
no
to plan-
in there afterwards.
So it's an effective escape strategy. Is what I'm hearing.
if you never want to visit the place you're escaping from again, yeah.
I mean, all we need to do is just make sure the vents are working after, but make sure there's a proper ventilation system.
There won't be a proper ventilation system. You're melting the thing.
It's gonna be melted.
There won't be ventilation anymore.
It will be
Yeah.
condensed.
Better idea. What if
Don't.
instead of an aerosolized version where it's going to melt everything?
Oh, just basically a splash version.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That's also a little harder to do, I'd say.
Harder.
Then creating a container that can, one, contain the acid, and two, turn it into a gas without breaking anything in said container.
I mean, well, we just need to be lined with the flesh of the subject,
Which you only have so much of.
which we can get more of because they're not rare at all. Exactly.
If he's doing that because to aerosolize something, it needs to be so highly pressurized that you make. Oh, you could release nozzle on it, I suppose. That would help.
Anyway, carry on.
So how about it?
I could try. You're gonna hurt someone and something with them.
Well, yes, that is the point.
Probably one of us.
Hey,
Hey, you said it in the most. Hey, you.
I'm upset with that.
That's
I
mean.
could try. It'd probably take a while.
how long are we talking? Hour, 2 hours? That's you threw him last time. Last time you said, yeah, I'll have it finished by morning. At like 2 a.m.
And you did finish it.
I did have it finished by
Because you were very excited.
He's not excited anymore.
I'll have to tweak some stuff on what I'm already working on, and then I can get started on it.
Oh, okay.
So let's shoot for more around 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Let's shoot for double time.
All right, perfect. Do you need any more, or do you have enough?
Skin? It's okay, call it what it is.
No, that's Carson. Wait. So, do I have more? Or did I give all? Did I give the rest of the
I
corpse?
believe you gave all of it to him.
I don't have any more of the skin right now. Although we could, since we're leaving tomorrow morning, we can collect more. Then.
I could get the
But-
plans made for you now, and then we could get them made when we get back,
Hmm.
because I kind of need the skin to make the bomb.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, I suppose these ones wouldn't be very reusable, so there's no point in making it refillable.
It'd be hard to make them reusable.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to go and grab the thing afterwards because, acid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the bad thing.
It's okay. I will work on a counter agent later. Well, a base to solve the whole acid thing, because that is an excellent point. If we do need to go into building after, we would need something to resolve the acid without it harming us.
Have to be one hell of a strong base.
Well, yes.
Duh.
So I will be working on that. I should go ahead. I'll go ahead and start working on that because I've mostly the acid's strong enough for our purposes at the moment, so I don't need to work on amplifying it any further. Because I still haven't gotten it up to full potency compared to the original subject, right?
Were you about to call it Tony Bark? Or
Yeah, I have to correct.
you have to lose humanity, man.
I have to adjust my humanity level.
Yes, you do.
So yeah. All right. Yes. So I will go ahead and work on a neutralizing agent for this.
Smart.
I don't know how long that's gonna take.
Well, you heard him. We're leaving soon, probably.
Tomorrow morning.
Morning.
It's not soon enough to make them, especially when I have the materials. But I'll get the plans made. Hell, who knows? Maybe I can make them on the way, which would be dangerous.
Actually, how far out would I
How
have to
far
go
out?
in order to find another termite?
You're
You
not
don't
allowed to
know.
leave the walls by yourself.
No. I would go with. I would just have him take me. Say, hey, can we go look for another Tony Bar?
You might have to
is
go.
what you call him.
Probably
You
the
could-
old world,
Bright idea.
but you're not sure where.
Bright idea. The Forsaken really like stealing hide of things they kill. Ask them maybe if they have some little termite.
If they had
flesh
any,
veins.
have any Tonys.
That's good. Excellent. That's a good point. That's an excellent argument.
Or if they have anything.
Wait,
that's
did you hear my
resistant to
thoughts,
acid.
or was I saying them aloud?
I was assuming you were saying them aloud.
You have.
That was obvious. Yeah, it is what is happening. Yeah. That part was allowed.
I don't know.
I don't
am
know,
pretty
man.
Smart.
Well, yeah, have you been tested lately? For exposure to the.
I'm sorry. Have you been tested?
Nightmare.
Your powers seem to be exceptionally weak.
You're exceptionally weak. Leave
Why
my
do you
house.
think-
Leave my
Leave
house.
my house.
Leave my house.
Why do you think I want gas bombs?
Leave my
acid
house.
bombs?
Leave my house.
Because I'm strong.
Leave my house.
I just love him just going, leave my house, leave my house,
So,
leave
yeah.
my house.
All right, I guess my next stop will be the Forsaken.
All right, since the likelihood of anyone else doing stuff, yes, you are going to be able to find stuff from them.
All right.
They don't really find, because of how regular they are, they do keep, they have like 5 Tony Barks.
Wonderful.
Alive or dead?
What do you think?
I don't know. Some people keep weird pets
Dead.
like us.
You're the weird pet?
No,
Is that what
Tony
I'm
was
hearing?
the weird pet.
Tony was the weird
Someone
pet.
killed him.
Yeah, someone did.
Yeah.
Who could that
I'll
be?
look at the evil man who killed Tony.
Anyway, yeah.
Yes.
So in exchange for one of them, I'm just gonna offer. How much would my scorpion bone or exoskeleton armor be worth for in terms of those?
Your skeleton? Your what?
So remember how he made scorpion armor for us?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that.
Oh.
Because I'm just like, eh.
How much weight can you carry?
How much weight? Oh, 88.
All of them.
Get all those Tonys.
Well, 3 of them.
Get 3 of those Tonys.
But you probably can't hold all of them.
How much did each of them weigh? Like 15, 20 pounds?
Probably.
All right, that's doable.
You can just ask Nick to help you.
Because scorpion armor is 12 pounds, which will take me down to 20 pounds, which means I will have 8 pounds carry weight left after lifting all of them. After putting them all
But
in
here's the
this
thing:
bag.
can you carry all of them at the same time? They're like decent size.
So-
He can carry.
So I'm
remember,
picturing
he's
them
getting
as
3 of
like
them.
Sokka sized. So yes, I could carry all 3 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is also where I got the weight from.
So you'll be getting those to Simeon.
Yep.
Are you going to be staying awake all night, or are
I'm
you
gonna
actually
be giving like
gonna be
2 of them to
sleeping?
Simeon, another one I'm gonna
To
take back
test?
to, you know.
to test on?
Yeah.
Okay. Simeon, are you going to be staying awake all night to work on these, or
Probably.
is that a good idea when you have a mission in the morning?
Not all night, but like a decent chunk.
Okay. Well, you did just get back, so. The hell? Oh, for what? Oh. Okay. Then we're gonna move forward to the next day in the morning. Jacob, you would be getting everyone together and ready.
How
If
much
you
how
would
much progress
please.
would I be making on a stabilizing agent for that? It's specifically something that is able to counteract that. Obviously, I can't get that done in a day because I'm actually going to sleep before.
Correct. Also, you've never made that before.
Oh yeah, no.
So, you do not know how much you have left.
I'm
how far
basi-
you've gotten into it.
Yeah, I'm basically just.
You're just
Touring
it's gonna
things-
be trial and error.
It is exactly.
And that could take hours to months to figure out.
Yep.
So you don't know how much you've got left.
Cool,
if you
cool.
you don't know. But at the very least, none of the ones you've done so far have worked. So that does narrow things down.
All right. So next time I'll get to roll.
Yes. Because you don't get those today.
Yeah.
Next session probably, but not today. Yes, no.
I think this is a good thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean maybe? So I gotta honestly I could go we'll be right back.
We could.
I could too.
We could be right back.
We could be
Could be left.
right back.
We could be right left.
We actually are going to be right.
And we're back with therefore. All right. So, Jacob, you're getting everyone together to start the mission.
The gang will all be here.
We're getting the gang back together.
We're getting the gang back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where would you all be meeting?
Where we always actually no, we have a place to meet for stuff, which is the base outside of the.
Is
thing.
it done?
No, it's just currently a shack.
That is correct. Are you guys? Are you
So we
are
meet-
you guys? Are you guys gonna be meeting there?
We meet in the shack like we did last time.
We meet in the conspiracy shack. Okay, so, you all would arrive at the shack. Jacob would already be there, waiting for all of you. Most likely, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured.
Jacob and Cal are there first, likely.
It doesn't really matter what order you guys get there, just as long as you get there.
Yeah.
So,
I
you guys would most likely be discussing the game plan. I assume.
You would assume.
Would I assume correctly?
I believe so.
Okay, then go ahead.
Okay. It's okay. Assuming we are here at 9 a.m., how tired do you two look?
I actually slept last night.
He did not.
I slept a little.
He did. He slept.
I probably went to sleep around 1-ish.
You guys don't look like you slept.
Do you guys look like you slept? I
Sure.
suppose is the better one.
Sure. Maybe.
He does not look like he slept. Because he looks almost the same as usual.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
Okay. We're gonna take a walk. About half a day that way ish. Notably, we have to bring somebody back alive with us to interrogate.
Can it not be him?
One of the marauders.
Never mind.
So it's probably a good idea we didn't go with my other idea. Do you have any? Did you get to finish?
Mechanical repair.
No, wouldn't it be technical drawing because I'm not making them?
Right.
No, but then I did get you the product.
Oh
I
right, you
get the
did.
substance.
It would be.
You would
so
roll technical drawing first.
That's a hard success in technical
Alright,
drawing.
and now it would be mechanical repair.
Fuck.
Scooter.
Mother,
Scooter.
I saw the first one being a 0-0, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh no.
Did he get a 100?
He did.
So I failed the first.
He
time.
was, in fact, not able to make any.
Can I roll it again and say I didn't
Push
get
your
any
luck.
sleep?
Push your luck.
Push my luck. Push my luck.
If you fail, not only did you not make any, you also did not get any sleep.
So
lied.
if I push my luck, I would unmark mechanical repair, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm pushing my luck. I'm pushing my luck.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it.
Pushing, he's pushing.
Actually, I'm gonna leave that marked.
So you're not pushing?
No, because I like having mechanical repair marked because I want to up it.
Understandable, because the likelihood of you upping it is very high.
Can I in theory just roll it a second time and say I didn't get much sleep?
Yes.
Cool.
But if you fail this, not only did you get no sleep, you also did not make any.
There we go. That's a normal success.
Okay, you made 2.
I made 2 grenades.
2 grenades.
Hey, I appreciate that.
2 grades.
Don't touch them or do anything with them.
I'm not gonna throw them yet.
Please don't throw them yet. Actually,
Obviously, there's no reason to.
He has bombs now.
Mhm.
He's finally a D&D alchemist. So, what would you like to do? You're specifically planning and preparing for this raid, for this mission that you guys have been set upon.
Well,
How long of a trip is it?
Half a day.
Half a day.
There and back?
Half a day
where?
there.
To where?
So it'll be a day there and back.
the Marauders.
There and back, it will be a day. For those of us, for the extent of things, if nothing wrong is going to happen, then I would like to just make it about 3 miles out from where we're supposed to be.
Okay.
Until we're within sight of the people building the thing.
Mhm.
Or the thing that people are building.
Okay. How
In the
are you guys
distance.
preparing for this?
We're just
gas masks.
we're moseying on over there. We have our normal supplies.
Okay.
When we get to within sight, like whenever we see it in the distance, Jacob's going to say, "Okay," and we're going to rest here until dark.
Great. Before you do any of that, and all of you roll navigate, or whoever's trying to navigate.
I failed that. Get to market.
I also failed that. Get to market.
You're just gonna be saying
That's
get to
not-
market now? What?
Funny.
That's not the right dice.
Oh,
no,
that was two
no, that
100s.
was 2 100.
Oh no. It doesn't really matter.
That's a success.
Oh sweet.
Well, it does matter.
Not really.
It does. It does matter.
Why
You can
would
just
that not
use the
matter?
first number.
The issue is she doesn't know which one is the first number.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Because that would make it either a 2 or a 20.
True.
At her choice.
Yeah.
No.
Because there's no difference in which one's the first.
I think a 2 works.
So
A two
you
would
two
work.
failed. Nick, what did you get on
So it's
navigate?
failed.
You failed as well.
Yes.
All 3 of them failed.
It's a good
Unlucky
thing
for
they're
them.
Not going.
What do you mean? What?
It's a good thing they're not navigating.
It is.
It's a good thing we're
Who
letting Talon
succeeded?
navigate.
Both of you?
I didn't roll.
Why?
I'm following her.
Fair enough. I specifically asked whoever is navigating.
And who
Yeah.
isn't navigating.
I'm not
So,
navigating.
but if she had failed, what would you be doing?
Following her the wrong way.
All right. So
Yeah, what the rest of us should be doing.
Correct. So you all are following Kala now, and then you would
Everyone
get
trying
there
to tell
about.
Kala
You
that
say
she's
about a
doing her
mile
job
out.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't tell her that. I think she's going the wrong way, but there's no way I'm gonna say anything.
Not to Kala, no.
Not to Kala. I suppose.
Never tick.
She might.
I suppose I
Kill
would
me.
blame the other 2 of you for not saying anything. but-
Jacob might be a little annoyed. She might kill them.
Yeah. Yeah. So, with Kala's guidance, we will make it there.
Yes, and then you plan.
Kala's going to say, "Okay." Not Kala. Kala will not be saying this. Jacob.
Just put words in my mouth. God.
I guess he wants to.
No.
Nope, not gonna say.
Hey!
I
I'm
didn't-
married.
I didn't say anything.
You were gonna.
No, I was saying I wasn't gonna say anything.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah. So, Jacob's going to say, "Okay, now we're going to make a vaguely small camp and rest here till night, trying to stay roughly hidden from the people that are several miles away at this point."
Great. What the? Their survival is a skill.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually have it?
Survival?
Nope. Nope.
It's one of the skills that you have to write a specific thing.
You have to write a survival skill.
Oh,
So I'm assuming none of you put anything?
I don't have anything
Nate?
there.
Specifically, no.
Okay. Then I'll pick something else, because that's... I thought it would actually be the one.
Intimidate.
We've made a lot of camps before.
Yeah, and it was like...
I mean, natural world.
It was mechanical.
Natural world
I think it was
works.
mechanical repair.
It was.
For the ones, yeah.
Or like constructing a little thing. But you're also not in the scrapyard.
Nor are we in any sort of building. We're just.
Correct. So I guess
It
you're
was
just gonna have to
still-
sleep.
It
I
was
could just
still
roll natural
mechanical.
world.
So
How-
I would like to roll.
We're the
I
natural
would like to
world.
roll stealth here because we don't want to be seen.
That's correct. Do you want to do shifts?
Yes, so that we don't get snuck up on.
Correct. So who would be the first one?
First one on shift. Considering we're all awake, it doesn't matter too much, but Jacob will take first shift.
Okay. Then everyone roll stealth.
Stealth.
Everyone roll stealth. Simeon.
Oh, I failed.
That is not.
52.
I
out
failed
of
by
47. I failed by 5.
Did you all fail?
24 out of 22.
I succeeded.
I rolled 100.
I succeeded.
She actually
Do
burned.
you
the
want to
bottom.
push your luck up?
It's a critical failure.
He did it on whatever his thing was.
He didn't.
That just means the results are going to be doubly as bad.
If you fail the second,
Do you want to push your luck?
Get another
considering
100.
yourself.
What
That was
do you do?
75.
You spend 3. 3 luck. Did you fail again?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
She
So of
revealed
course
your
she did.
location.
Oh.
Because of course, this is Calla we're talking about. Why would Calla succeed?
The cow will succeed.
That's something she's really, really good at.
Succeeded?
No! Stealth! I have a 75!
How did you get the second die?
An 81.
Oh, you're so close, dude. Oh my gosh.
Push it again.
No. Or wait, we can get luck back, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You
might
want
as
to push
well
it
then.
one more
Yeah,
time?
sure.
Oh my
There will
God.
be worse consequences
Yeah, sure.
somehow.
We said
That's
And
good.
it,
So
it costs
37.
double the luck points to do it again.
Yes.
somehow
So
that
how
would
far
be
away
very
were you?
nine
You were
bucks.
just spend 2. It would be 2.
So 5 total?
Yes.
Okay, I succeed.
You're lucky because if you had failed that time, I would have made them find you.
It was a
First.
hard success.
They would have shown up to you.
This is
That
why
could have
luck
gone
is critical.
Horribly. So anyway, they also failed.
Yes, they did. I'm not pushing my luck because I'll fail again.
I'm not pushing my luck because I have like a less than 50-50 shot.
47.
So do you want to
22.
somehow find a way to keep them hidden?
I can kill him real quick.
Okay.
Hey, it would work.
No.
It would work.
Keep it quiet.
scream.
No.
You wouldn't have enough time.
The main draw of keeping us hidden here is I suppose the main threat of us being hidden is if they walk up on us. And if they walk up on us while they're being loud, they walk up on us while they're being loud. If we don't just so happen to be unlucky enough to hit a patrol this shift, we should be fine.
Do you want to try and keep them somehow quiet? Because Nick also succeeded.
Yeah. If they get loud enough to be, I would call rowdy.
They're 3 miles away.
No, they're 1 mile
I thought
away.
they were 3
They-
miles away.
You picked
It is
3?
About 3, yeah.
You can't even see them.
I suppose we want to see the building and then go back a little way so we are out of
You
eyesight.
have to be at least 1 mile away.
Yeah, more than a mile away.
Okay.
Is where we want to be.
That does not mean there won't be any patrols.
Yeah, but only patrols should really be reasonably able to find us. And if they start getting too loud, I'm going to just whack them.
What if they're unconscious and being loud?
Then I
Stuff something in their
Simeon snores like a freight train.
Suffocate.
then I'll stuff a sock in it.
In him? Which
I don't
opening?
like that.
his mouth.
Can you adjust his nostrils?
Just cover his breathing.
Or just like, I don't know,
Put a sock in your mouth and you just go.
put his gas mask without the filter on.
He wakes up with it on.
Darth Vader.
So it's just you're breathing,
Anyway,
but it's
you
not
all know
filtered.
he doesn't snore like a freight train because you've done shifts before.
You never know.
Anyway, your first shift.
He could develop a freight train.
Great. Would you roll listen and spot hidden?
I wake up and then I have accidentally made a freight train in my sleep. Oh god, why did I do this?
Elias be like?
Listen.
Hey, we have
it
transport
is
now.
No, you don't.
I'll find it.
If he made a freight train?
Oh. Yes.
Fail and listen. Success on spot hidden.
Wonderful. That was simply because you're patrolling and that was what you would be doing. There are, as far as you can see, there are no. You succeeded on spot hidden.
Yes.
There are no patrols near you
Yay.
for your shift.
Leroy would take second shift because
No.
what?
I'm kidding. The biggest likelihood actually would be Nick, though, unless you guys all collectively decide for Leroy to be the
Who wants
next.
Who wants next shift?
I'll take it.
Me.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is before thing. I will take first shift. Who wants second shift?
Me.
I sleep best in 4-hour spurts.
So Leroy takes every other shift.
No. Leroy takes last shift. That's what that means. Or third. You take third shift.
Well, technically,
Oh, how many?
How long are
is
the shifts?
2 hours.
Oh,
roughly.
okay. So we're dividing it. Okay.
But
no,
also, I suppose it's not even we're taking shift, but we're spending like legitimately most of the afternoon, like the afternoon, all of night until like twilight tomorrow. Doing this, so it would be reasonable
Okay.
to say like 3-hour shifts.
so who's second shift?
Second
Nick,
shift.
You know who's not
I think
picking up a
Nick's gonna
shift?
be
Simeon.
Why wouldn't Simeon
Nick's
do
second
Does
shift.
he want to?
Leroy's
Yes,
third
he
shift,
would.
and I trust Kala
He
to
had
have
to.
the graveyard shift.
Sure.
Cal can stay awake for 3 days and not be tired.
You can stay awake for days with no side effects.
Okay.
Caffeine pads! I've got like 7 of them!
There was not 7 on her.
I know there wasn't. Each
Anyway.
one counts as 4 cups
So-
of coffee.
That would be Nick is second shift.
Sweet. Spot hidden and listen. Leroy,
You got this.
Leroy Limian.
What am I doing?
Slimian?
Simeon. What's Leroy's
Slimeon.
last name? What's Leroy's last name?
Slimmy and Jimmy.
Jane.
Simeon Stain will in fact.
Slimothy James.
So who's third shift then?
Leroy.
And fourth?
Kala.
He said he would be willing to pick up a shift as well.
I could pick up 5th shift.
Last one.
We don't need a 5th shift.
So you can just sleep all night, bro. Finally.
If there's 4 shifts, 3 hours each, it's 12 hours worth of shifts.
Yeah. We're
Simeon
sitting
could
here for a
sleep
long time.
Simeon, sit, Simeon.
Are you okay?
Simeon can sleep the day away.
Let's just go with the easy Slimian because it's funnier.
Penian.
Slimian.
That's what the women call him.
9 o'clock to
That's not
7
good.
o'clock dawn?
The women call me Slimian.
10, 11, 12. 10 hours.
No.
Okay, we could do 5 2-hour shifts.
That way Simeon gets the last one, and I make it so that that one is in fact the one with the patrol.
Or just, yeah, or everyone could do 4-hour shifts, but 2 people cover, 1 person covers half of the next person's shift, so.
I say we pair them 2 together.
That seems like a
Well,
horrible
It goes
idea.
me into Nick into
You guys would wake up and he would
him,
puddle.
Leroy into
Because of the slab. I didn't
I
break
would
the slab,
more so
but that's what's
trust
gonna
you
kill
two
it.
the least, so I feel like having 2 of you on your shift would be slightly better.
So the thing about the way we have it now, half of Leroy's shift is covered by Nick, half of Leroy's shift is covered by you, half of Simeon's shift is covered by you, and the other half we're awake for.
Okay.
So you get an hour.
You get it's 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
We're
saying
all doing 4 hours. You get 2 hours alone.
I suppose I will take the other 2.
You
of
already
these hours.
rolled. Nick.
Yeah.
Now I roll?
Yes. We have now finally decided.
Slightly more.
What do I roll?
Who's awake with Nick?
I'm
listen
awake
and
for the
spot
first
hidden.
half, but
Okay.
then it will be until Leroy.
I roll what?
Okay.
Listen
So-
and spot hidden.
Yes.
First hour, not first half.
First half. It's
You
we're
said
doing
2
4
hours
hours. No, 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 no.
For
no,
Simeon.
No.
First Simeon at the
Oh,
end, but
oh,
even then,
okay.
Technically the
I
Even
thought you
then-
meant for all of us.
I should wake up and do the last 2 hours with Simeon.
Okay, I just misunderstood.
So what'd you get on spot hidden and listen?
Only rolled once and I failed. That was for listen.
So spot hidden?
Succeeded.
Yep.
Actually,
You can see
No,
a patrol, but
failed.
it's like
failed in both.
off in the distance.
I was
and
looking at the
close-
wrong thing.
Close to
failed.
the
It
building.
failed.
Never
Failed
mind.
Both.
You don't see nothing, and you already
And
succeeded.
I don't hear
And
it.
this was before he woke up.
Yep. Well, yeah. This was first half of his shift.
Yes.
If it's on second half of his shift,
He's the one who should be the main one
it's
focusing.
balls to
Leroy.
Fortunately,
up.
I am the one who's least likely to fail this roll.
Correct.
Either of
Spot
these
hidden and
rolls.
listen. I hope you failed both.
It'd be pretty fun.
Spot hidden. 74 success
Damn it.
by 10.
Okay.
Listen. 58 large success.
Sweet. I would like you to take both of those, and I'm gonna spend luck to make you reroll. No, I'm kidding.
You don't get luck.
I get what I want, bitch. Anyway, you're
Then
fine.
why am I?
You can see the patrol off in the distance.
Okay.
So who's
I'm gonna.
who's Leroy on his
I'm gonna
his second
let
half?
The other person.
Calla?
Yeah.
Cal and Leroy are awake at the same time together.
And they are on opposite sides of our sleeping area.
For Leroy's sake.
Just gonna point.
Are you okay?
I kicked the computer.
Don't do the.
Yeah, don't.
Anyway,
Yeah, so Leroy's just gonna point at the patrol.
it's like off in the distance.
Oh, it's way off in the
Yeah.
distance? Okay.
But you
keep
can
an
still
eye on it
see
then.
it.
Just keep an eye on it then.
Sweet. Can you roll? Spot hidden and listen.
Sure. Nope. On spot hidden. Nope, on listen.
Mark him, please.
Oh, great. And I.
Did you get a critical failure?
No, I just set my dice down and it went to a critical failure.
That doesn't count.
I'm not saying it counts.
Oh.
I'm saying it's unlucky today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch dice, I think.
Uh-huh.
Do that.
Hey, listen.
Reasonable failure.
Sometimes you actually roll pretty decently.
Not
I
today.
never said it was today.
Or
Doesn't
commonly.
matter.
So you failed both. Mark him. Did you mark
I
him?
already did.
Did you mark him?
I know how to play this
you mark him?
game.
Did you mark him? Just making sure. Mark. Hey, say you should play. You should play Night Rain. Anyway, so Cal, you don't really see anything on when it's your time to focus.
Cool.
Simeon.
Do you point
Yeah.
that out to him whenever you're
Yeah.
passing the shift?
When she didn't see nothing.
No, no,
No,
no.
he showed me.
I
Yeah, I know.
showed them to her.
I know they're
Spot hidden
there.
and listen.
Yes, please.
I'm just not concerned.
I failed the spot hidden
Yes, you did. Didn't you?
because I've got a very low spot hidden,
You.
and I succeed the listen.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I have a high listen but a low spot hidden.
So remember, you're in a really like a plain
Yeah.
of like dead grass and all this stuff. And because remember you said you had like 2 hours alone.
He had 2 hours.
Yes.
And that was it.
Which he might be up in time.
You hear rumbling.
I go wake him up.
He wakes up Jacob.
I wake up Jacob.
Okay.
Hey,
Jacob will wake up, kind of whisper what's going on.
Roll listen, please. It'd be really funny if he fails.
Yeah.
He failed. He failed.
This is not all that great.
You heard Jacob. You just like kind of.
I wake
You
up.
just hear.
There's rumbling. Rumbling. Rumbling.
and he's failed spot hidden, so he doesn't even see it.
Yeah, I will roll spy hidden to see if I can figure out what's going on. That's a success.
Great.
Stampede.
So, as you're standing in the middle of this plain, off in
horizon.
that direction is a dust cloud.
What direction is that compared to where the base is from us?
It seems like it's coming in your direction, but not at the base.
So is it like behind us, coming from? Okay,
Coming from
so-
like, if you're looking at the base, it's coming from the right.
Alright, the right. Okay.
About time for people to be waking up anyway, so
Are we attacking them?
we just want to get
What?
to the base. I wanted everybody to be well rested, and to make certain everyone was well rested, I made sure to schedule sleeping into this.
Yeah, my thought process is though that we're attacking them. We probably should have done that in the middle of the night.
No, we're
Oh,
trying
no,
to.
It's going to be twilight.
We're trying to
This
talk.
is, this is Twilight.
We're trying to talk.
Oh,
first.
we slept early.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't
Aren't we
get
also
that.
trying to talk first? Isn't this supposed to be primarily diplomatic? And if that fails, then we kill them.
I don't think so.
No, Kraken just said get them go make them go away.
He,
and
he
take
did
one
not
back
give
with us.
He
Yeah.
specifically said
We're taking one as
Dead or
hostage, and
alive.
that's it.
yeah, I just need one alive. I just don't want them there anymore.
The implication was kill them all, except one.
You specifically asked, do you want us to kill him? And he was like, whatever works.
Yeah, which Jacob took as, oh, we have choice.
Options.
We have options, yeah.
So what would you all like to do? As everyone, you are now awake. And you've been told there is a horde heading your direction.
So, typical idea is we just head for the encampment. We can steal a place to hunker down there, or any sort of things.
It's just a little camp, though, right? It's not like
There is
It's like
buildings set up.
A marauder base has been set up.
oh, does it got little houses, or is it just
They kind
camps?
of.
Or is it
It
just
seems like
walls?
can in fact, Cal, since you're asking that, can you roll spot hidden?
Do I need to roll spot
Yeah,
hidden
do
to
they have,
tell
like,
if
a
it's a
wall or
fucking
something? No, no.
tent?
No, that's not.
Hard success. Oh wait, yeah, hard success.
Hard success. Okay. Based
why
on
we
the
change our
on the
dice.
bits you can see, it looks as if they just took parts of buildings from the old world and just moved them.
Oh god, that's actually.
They did not bring the whole. They did not put them back together particularly well.
So probably not a good place to hide.
Is there a old civilization around here?
Yes, it seems to be a little bit past the base, but can you outrun a horde? To be fair, it's not heading toward the base.
Yeah, so we need to run there and take one of them with us.
Would you all
Maybe
like
get
to
like
do?
a wheelbarrow.
Can I like
thing.
look at what? Can I try to see what the horde is consisting of? Or are they too far away?
They're too far away.
Yeah.
There's a dust cloud in the way as well.
Yeah, I
Built
feel like a
up from
wheelbarrow
their
would be
running.
easier than-
Yeah, slightly.
They'd have to be closer.
The dust cloud would be behind them.
We chain them to the slab.
It's hard to see.
Yeah.
It's also
So you
midnight.
chain them to the slab.
Chain them to the slab.
I don't even have it.
no, but they're gonna die to it anyway.
You hold out your hand and call the slab.
I
like
summon the
sword.
slab, and
What
it
if-
cuts through thousands of people on
What
its
if?
way.
What if?
Most of them from fire.
In
Yes, and the
term-
Forsaken.
In the spirit of the slab, what if we name the acid gun the juicer?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
It's the juice box.
The juice box.
I like that one
I do.
better.
Juice
That's
box.
better. The juice box is much better than the juice.
You could also call it the pouch
Juice box is
The
better.
juice box.
juice
I like
box.
juice box.
because
hi.
respect the pouch.
Well, this is the juiced.
No, you are the juiced.
No,
This is the juice box. You're the
this
juicer.
is the juice, and I have an extender for it called the pipe.
Juice box railgun.
Long range.
Before
juice
this,
box.
before we're
I call
over,
this the railer.
I will let you know before we're over with. Therefore, I am.
Uh-huh.
I will be making a railgun and naming it the railer.
I know. I know you will.
You should not have given him this ability.
I think he was gonna do that anyway, regardless of what I said.
He was going to name something the railer.
He just didn't know if it was gonna be him or
Someone
a
else.
machine.
No, I'm the piper.
I'm the Pied
Pied
Piper.
Piper.
Time for the pipe.
He's gonna do that for the machines.
Pants that you unbuckled.
Anyway, what would you like to do?
Survive.
Kill them up.
So you're running toward the base?
I guess.
Yeah. We are
All of you?
running by the base.
By it.
You're not going to run to the base.
We're running by the
horde's
base.
not heading
And
toward the base.
It would be wonderful if we saw a patrol along the way,
Why?
so we can steal it.
The patrol?
Oh, we just need a person.
Yeah,
no,
we
you
No, we have to
specifically
get
were
rid
told to
of
make
all
them
of
go away.
No,
we
we
needed
need a
one
person.
captive,
You need one person alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
and
That's
to
why he
bring
said
them back
steal
to
a
Lord
person.
Can you
Kraken.
roll luck?
Can we all
Also, can you roll dexterity?
Dex? Why?
What do you mean,
Uh,
why?
6.
Success on luck, critical success on dexterity.
Oh my god.
What did you get?
My dex requirement's a 70. I rolled a flat 70.
Oh, man, that's lucky.
That's success.
Is that a good, you succeeded, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what that means, yeah?
Yeah.
Nick!
Actually, he failed.
Actually, you failed.
I know.
No, I think
Gal?
it's my 70.
You all succeeded?
Yeah.
Stop that.
Wonderful! Roll again. And there is, in fact, a patrol.
Dex.
With about 6 people.
Oh gosh.
That's a hard success.
That's a
on
hard
dex.
success as well.
Nice.
Success.
Like we're both hard.
There's a patrol with
Stick a
6
pin in your
people.
nose.
I'm not.
Stick a nose in your pen.
Okay.
Can I, in theory,
It's also
Yeah.
not a pen.
how far away is said patrol?
Crochet.
Right
Maybe about
Potentially worse.
a couple hundred feet.
Let's-
When we get closer, could I, in theory, while pulling the trigger, swing the gun to shoot A?
I want you to keep in mind,
Arc.
you need one of them alive.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty
How many
more.
guys are in the patrol?
6.
Did he say unharmed?
How unlikely are they gonna die from one bullet?
It's
It's
not
not
a
a
bullet.
bullet.
Oh, the grenade
It's the
thing?
juice.
Acid gun.
Oh,
It's
Acid
the
gun.
juice.
Never
It's the
mind.
juice box. Yeah.
I love that all your stuff has fun
Jacob-
names.
Is potentially wanting to just drive by, beam one of these guys, and take them.
But we have to kill all of them,
You tackle one,
Why
and
do we
then
have
he
to kill
sprays the other.
because they have to leave.
There's a
no,
horde for that.
He has distinctly
not
said
headed-
several
Several times
it's
the horde
moving
is
to the
not
base.
heading toward the base.
Okay.
Can we get them to?
Do you
Do
want to do that?
We need to kidnap one.
I feel like that'd be easier on us, to be totally honest.
Okay.
If we had a car, we could do that and get away.
Or
getting
you
away
could
is the
somehow
issue.
hide.
Dig a hole.
We burrow.
Dig,
Then we dig a hole. You don't have one of the drills.
Much
We
to
find
your
a cave.
chagrin.
Roll spot hidden for a cave.
Absolutely not.
I've got
I
a
yearn
gun full
for
of
the
acid. I
mine.
could just
Succeeded.
make a cave.
That's
Wait,
not how-
Wait, but what if I yearn for the mines?
You're a child, so yes, you do. Anyway,
My
what would y'all
mind
like to do?
yearns.
There's a horde heading that way, and there is a 6-person patrol.
Are we still probably in this path of the horde? Who are we
Currently,
kidding? The
yes.
patrol would notice the horde and leave.
Currently, yes.
Yeah.
Kala
actually-
has the idea to lure the horde to them.
Actually, what is the patrol armed with?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Are we closer to them now?
Well, they're a couple hundred feet away.
Is the horde within the path? Is the horde currently on target for us, right?
You're almost out of its path, but that doesn't mean there won't be a few stragglers.
Would they get the patrol?
Stragglers?
The patrol? No.
Okay.
But if you
Hey.
lure them towards you,
Hey.
maybe.
So if
No.
we sneak up on the patrol,
There is nowhere to hide.
I say.
and by
Can I
sneak
roll
up, I mean
natural world?
dead sprint until we take them.
Okay. I say Jacob just tackles one, and then Simeon sprays the others.
That might get on Jacob.
I mean, if you, while running by, grab one and rip him away, and then I just spray and pray.
Spray and pray.
What?
It could
Me
work.
and him going to the toilet while standing up.
So, Aaron,
Yes.
what would I hypothetically have to
roll
For that?
Can you roll
to
dex?
kidnap
Can you
a
roll
man?
dex and then strength? Please.
I have a 70 and an 85 for those. I could. if
I bet you don't have your bicycle. You can just do a drive-by.
Drive-by yoinking.
If you need help,
I love a good
will.
drive.
You love a good drive
I
by.
won't say that.
You were gonna say a drive by.
I was gonna say drive-by kidnapping, but
I already said it, dude.
For this one marauder.
it offends my modern sensibilities. Okay.
Oh no.
I could help with one of those.
So, it is.
You want to help?
Yes.
How?
I'm just gonna follow him and just help tackle.
It is first an extreme success.
On
and
what?
Second, on Dex.
Okay.
So I'm zooming. And
Uh-huh.
second, a hard success on.
You did not. He
strength.
does not need your help.
Okay.
You,
That's only
Jacob,
with
just
that
goes.
advantage.
You guys start to pull a gun, and the rest of them do too. But you just and then
Scoop a man and.
and then you
Moving.
just. Can you have firearms rifle?
I cannot.
Do you want to?
Can you?
Can I
push
help?
your
Look?
luck? I'll push my luck.
You can't help him.
I rolled
I
a
can't, like,
93. I
shoot
need
one?
a 25.
Wait. What do I?
Simply spend 7 luck.
7?
So I go from 51 down to 44.
Oh no, Mr. 15 over there.
Yeah.
And you can't get more.
It's another fail.
Do you want to push it again?
Yeah, it's a 70 compared to a 25.
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, well, how much luck
You-
do I spend?
Double.
Double, so 10.
If you fail,
I-
The gun might explode if you fail this one.
you immediately got the juice box and immediately lose.
Man, we do have a firearms specialist.
I can shoot these guys if needed. There's 6 of them.
So
said?
you point and pull the trigger. Nothing happens.
Nice.
Okay, I want to shoot.
As
them.
you have
Better than
not
Nick.
tested this gun yet.
Best case.
Okay, I want to shoot them then.
As there are 5 of them pulling out pistols. What would the rest of you like to do?
I want to shoot them.
What?
The saw.
No, with my pistol that I
Oh,
have.
okay.
With my gun. Okay, what would the rest of you like
Going
to
to
do?
shoot I get
In
my
Cal?
face with my gun.
How fast can I shoot? two?
Leroy? 2?
Yes.
What kind of pistol you got?
9mm.
You can
what did
shoot
it say
one.
on the number
One.
of attacks?
Yeah, what is the number of attacks?
I didn't write that down.
What gun do you have?
9
It-
millimeters,
9
so
millimeter.
it's 1 and then in parentheses 3. is
Okay,
what
so you
I
can
got.
make up to 3 attacks if you make the
If
3
you-
attacks at disadvantage.
Yeah.
At
If you use...
disadvantage.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Are we at
if
a
you are-
disadvantage?
No.
If you
What
were-
that
if
means is
you were
that you
within-
roll like a second D10.
If you
Or
make it within
D100?
10 feet of them, you do
He is not.
you do get to
You are.
take away that disadvantage.
But he is not. And
Yeah.
he chose to fire. Do you want to do that?
Okay, I would just go.
So,
for one.
Carson, could you give him... Is it a D10 or the
A
D100?
second D100.
A second D100, please?
My firearm
his.
rifle.
No.
I'm just asking.
Carson, could you please give him another D100? Take
I
the
think
lower
he's just
one.
shooting one, right?
I'm shooting one right now.
One?
'cause I'm
Okay,
not in
then...
range
Okay,
for
never
that,
mind
right?
then.
Not the optimal
Well,
range to spray and pray.
Success. on
Just a
fire-
regular success?
Firearms,
Oh.
handgun, yes.
Okay, roll damage.
1d8.
What are you rolling for, man?
The moment it comes back around to me, I'm dropping to the ground and fixing the gun.
That is a good idea.
And then I'm giving it to him.
That's a better idea.
And is our heavy weapons special?
So what did you get on?
Which,
It's the one with 8 sides.
Dude, like,
what does it look like? I don't
That-
know.
that.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Carson would know.
It's like a
I'm
pyramid,
going
but
to be
6.
effectively
Nice.
non-combatant
Kala.
until I get it back.
Oh, wait.
under
What
control,
is
and then it will be all
everyone...
combatant.
First,
Yeah. that
this
makes
is the
sense.
prize round, so what did you get?
Fail.
Do you want to push your luck?
No.
No? What'd you get?
99.
That's a 6.
Is that a
Oh, wait, it's a 9, I'm
malfunction?
stupid. What?
Is that a malfunction?
Not on her fist. Oh, wait.
Huh?
She's using her
On a pistol.
pistol.
99 is malfunction.
Did you get 99 or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll need to spin around to. The gun just misfires, and that means you will need to spin around to fix it.
Cool. I'm just gonna hand it to Simeon.
Fair enough.
And
And pull out
then-
your knives. Or
Yeah.
Punching daggers.
I'm
We're
going to
asking
fixing your gun second.
he's
I'm
gonna have to
fixing your
fix
gun
yours
second.
second. He's trying to fix his.
Oh, I know.
So
I just,
Leroy,
it's not my
what
problem.
would you like to do?
Stay hidden.
All right, fair
Actually, no. Look for a hiding spot regarding if we can't get out of the horde way in time.
We are already
Fair
in the
enough.
Hord's way.
Yes.
No, I mean if someone decides that it's a tactically sound decision to attract the horde's attention.
Fair
again.
enough.
It'd be nice
Roll
if we had a
spot hidden because you're looking for a place to hide, right?
Listen,
yeah,
I
okay.
got one.
That or natural world would
Thanks.
work. I feel
I will. Okay.
either one, but my spot hidden is the higher of the two, though. That is a success.
Great. The base.
Oh,
You're in a plane.
there is one hiding space.
That is why you guys are running.
And why I'm being the man.
Then why you being the man?
And why I
So-
shot one.
being
It's their turn.
Do I kill the one that I shot, or is he still alive?
He's still alive,
Okay.
but not. He doesn't have much more
I'm-
health.
Okay.
I'm using the one I stole as a human shield.
So what if he dies?
I'll have to get another one then.
We could find one alone.
There's
What?
a lot of these guys.
he's replaceable.
These are expendable
So-
meat shields.
Nick, you.
Yeah.
Do you want your guy to live?
My guy to live? Not if it means I have to die.
They're still bullets, and they go through people.
Yeah, can I roll dodge?
Yeah. Can you both of you roll dodge?
I put points of dodge.
Or you can choose to attack.
Not with firearms.
Not with firearms. Okay. Calla could.
Could I? How close am I now? Because we're running to him, and I shot one.
You're not 10 feet away yet.
Okay.
But that also means, reminder, they would also get remove the disadvantage if they chose to fire more than once.
I got a 4 on dodge.
He's fine.
I got an 8 on dodge.
We're fine.
Oh! See me. Okay, now everyone roll dexterity.
Everyone?
Yes.
As we continue running.
Just tell me the number.
Ooh.
I failed.
No, just tell me the number.
74.
59.
35.
And 6.
6?
96.
Oh, crap.
6.
So Simeon goes first.
Okay.
Uh,
Makes sense.
Simeon, Jacob,
Me.
Calla, Leroy's last.
Okay.
Is any of the actual combatants anywhere close to me? Like us combatants?
They're close to him.
They
No,
are
the
close
ones
to
of
me,
us
but
that
yeah.
fight. Our group that fights.
Oh, what?
Like him, Kala, or Jacob. Are any of them close to me?
Close to you?
Yes.
Calla
Handed you my gun.
just put your gun in
Kala
front of
and Nick.
Nick's bigger than Kala.
you. Yes,
So I'm
yes,
dropping
yes.
to the ground behind Nick and working on my weapon.
All right,
I'm
understandable.
assuming mechanical
Roll,
repair?
yes, that would be mechanical repair to fix your gun.
Also, I think
Uh,
hiding behind Kala is just a bad idea.
That's a
in
hard
general.
success.
Tends to be, I think, the most mobile.
It's a hard success.
Hard success?
Yes.
All right, you are able to quickly fix that gun.
And
That
as a-
does not mean it won't fail again.
And as a side little thing, can I just since he's in front of me, just pass it off to him?
I will need
The
you.
juice-
Could
the juice
you
box?
both please roll sleight of hand?
I'm not trying to be slight about it.
Are
No,
you
but
trying to
you're
be
trying to
hand
hand it to him quickly
Yeah.
without dropping it or anything.
I failed. I failed the roll.
I succeeded.
He succeeded.
I
So,
succeeded on a
even
10.
though you failed and you kind of stumble a bit, he does keep it in your hand.
Okay.
I
just gonna
succeeded
throw it
on
up
Now
there.
you have the gun.
Oh my god, I rolled a
Are there
flat
straps to it? Are there straps to it? Can I like? just
There
like
will
throw
be
it?
straps to it.
There's no straps yet.
There are no straps.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm currently shooting people, so I'm just gonna set it down.
So you
like,
have
in
your
front
gun,
of
you
me.
quickly put that up, and take his.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does 3d6 acid and it armor pierces.
Okay.
Yes. None of these guys have armor, but it's not like that would help them. So,
It'll
Jacob,
pierce their flesh.
it's your turn.
It is called the juice box.
Jacob is
No,
going
just
to
juice box.
continue
I love
running
this.
past so that he is no
Mhm.
longer
I
within
love the
that
fact
range.
that Simeon is just, I make weapons for the rest of you.
I make weapons originally for myself, and then I give them to someone else.
And
when
then you
I use
realize
them.
you're not a fighter.
He makes weapons. He makes war crimes. We
And
make
he
war.
uses said weapons.
Hey, that acid gun is a war crime.
Now, I will say, only Simeon gets to use this weapon.
No. He made the war crime. You made the weapon.
That causes the war crime.
Because he was the one that synthesized the ammo.
So, you, Jacob.
Yeah.
You're just booking it?
Continue to book it. Yes.
Sweet. Can you roll Dex and then Strength again? Actually,
Success on Dex.
oh, never mind. Doesn't matter anymore.
Fail on strength.
You are not gonna able to keep hold of him.
Can I push my luck on that?
Yes, you can. Remember how much you're spending?
How far can the juice
It was
box shoot?
92 to 85.
The one.
How far can the juice box
How
shoot?
far can the juice box shoot? It's
Not
effectively
far.
a pressure washer.
Not far.
Which, yeah.
It loses
Its
its
effective
punch.
race.
Great.
Its effective range is less than 10 feet.
It's effective.
But
range.
it's also past 3. Because that's when it spreads out the most.
Okay, I do need to be
so
closer.
So you need to be at minimum 20 feet away.
I am now at 69 block.
And at 20 feet, it only does 1d6 of damage.
Don't you mean at maximum 20 feet?
Sorry. Actually, I like this. 30 feet away, it only does 1d6. 20 feet away, it does 2d6. And 10 feet away, it does 3d6. So it does... And you can't shoot it any
Increasing
farther than that.
Yeah.
So it does more damage the closer you are.
Hard success on strength.
You are able to keep a hold of him.
Yes. And then this next turn, I
Nick!
to do other things.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Since I currently have the juice box in my
I can
hands,
keep
I'm just
this
gonna
going.
one-hand my pistol and take out the one I already shot.
Okay. So you just kind of like, oh my gosh, he's holding the juice box, and then just...
It's kind of just like,
You're kind of holding it down here, so like on your hip,
yeah, it's
and just...
yeah.
Man, Nick is the badass. Nick and Jacob are the badass ones, and everyone else is just also very cool.
So that's a success as well.
It sounds like an insult. I'm sorry. Everyone else is cool. I swear. What'd you get?
Success.
All right. How much damage?
1d8. Yeah. 8.
What guy?
The one I.
What guy?
The what guy?
I don't see any guys.
The one
I see
who's-
him dead.
I
You
see a
shoot him
puddle.
in the head, and he just falls down. Kala, it's your turn.
Is there anyone even near me?
You could get up to them pretty quickly.
Isn't he literally trying to fire grenades at them?
No.
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 Not
That's for
grenades.
actual threats. You guys can handle this easily. That's Leroy's interpretation of the situation.
There are now 4 guys to murk.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
Now I will say, next turn, Jacob, that guy will try to shoot you.
Not if I
Here's your
lay
dice.
him flat hard enough.
These are the damage.
What are you
dice that I
Stab.
have.
Fighting brawl.
This is my dice.
Yeah.
You got it.
Success.
Yeah.
Sweet. Just regular success.
Mhm.
Okay. How much damage do you do?
2d4.
Nice. And you just what are you using again?
Daggers.
All right. So you're just running up to someone and just going.
Shift, shift.
Zip, zip.
7.
Shank him.
Wow. He has 1 health left.
I could probably just.
I point.
Leroy, are you doing anything?
Leroy is.
Are you also cowering behind Nick?
hiding?
Behind Nick? Because it's either that or the base.
Yeah, Nick.
All right.
Great.
Actually, I'm
Simeon.
hiding inside the base.
Simeon, what are
Yes.
you? No, you're not. What are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Fixing Kala's gun.
All right. Yeah, go up there.
It's a normal success.
All right. She is too far away for you to give it to her.
Throw it
Her
in her
gun is
general
fixed.
direction.
It's fine. I hardly ever use it anyway.
That is correct. She's also not as good at that as she is at fighting brawl.
Hence why I hardly ever use it.
Correct. Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob is going.
The guy is trying to shoot you.
Yeah.
He's
So-
trying to like kind of move his gun
He
up,
has this
like
guy.
back.
and he's just gonna lay him onto the ground as hard as I can.
Can you roll fighting brawl? No damage. Just roll fighting brawl.
Would be a success.
So you just bash this man against the ground.
Yeah, just.
Okay.
Body slam.
He is unconscious.
Nice.
Yeah. Jacob will now turn to look back at
As that is your turn.
what other what stuff is happening. Yeah.
Great.
Now, keep in mind, Callah's now there.
Mm-hmm. So,
If you want to hit people, you will have to hit one of them.
no. And
Not
And-
arcing it over people.
Correct. Which you
Just-
can do.
so with my current position, they're both behind me.
Yes.
I'm gonna be walking forward while still one hand.
Are you not using the juice box?
No, I'm trying to get closer to use it, so that's why I said I'm moving forward slightly.
Okay, by that point
But-
you will be like 20 feet away once you get to move forward.
Empty.
Do you want to use the juice box?
Not yet.
It has a chance of killing someone, but
Not
if you
yet.
get 10 feet away, it probably will kill
I'm
someone.
waiting until that, so I'm just gonna shoot someone with my pistol right now.
Okay, are you gonna shoot the one Kalash hit or what?
What are the others doing?
Inspire.
They're trying to shoot you,
Me?
all of you, now. Mostly Kala at this point, because she's right there. You now, who's closest? Kala?
Hallows.
Kala's closest. Can you roll spot hidden?
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
will try to shoot one of the ones that are not close to her.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I don't hit her. Oh, 26
Nice.
damage. 4.
All right. He is at half health, but Kala and Nick, I need you to both to roll dodge.
Succeed.
Should be on the bottom right.
Success.
All right. You both are able to not get hit by them as they shoot at you.
Right.
Simeon.
Yes.
What you up to?
Wait, I skipped Kala's turn.
No.
No, that was just.
No, Nick just went,
Yeah, it was just.
and
Nick.
then it's Kala's turn,
I wouldn't know.
and Leroy ain't gonna do
I've only
nothing
went
on
once,
his
so-
turn.
Correct.
So I just skipped Kala's turn.
Leroy,
Kala, what would you
Leroy
like to
has
do?
2 grenades and
Stab
is not using them
more.
here.
Stab the one you just stabbed?
Sure.
Kills them all.
Barely a success.
All right. He dies.
I don't-
He has 1 health. check. There are 3 left.
One's
Kala,
at
can you
half,
roll spot hidden
one's
again?
at half.
No.
Nick, can you roll spot hidden?
They're
No.
58 in spot
What?
hidden.
Do you want to push your luck?
Could.
Saying.
Do you want to?
I don't know.
Also have
If I do or not.
Should I-
Not if
You'd rather not?
How
Yeah.
much
All have the same stat.
will I have
Oh,
to spend?
You actually need to be wary of that.
Yeah.
How much
They're all
far? How
close
far
to
away are
wisdom
you?
or-
Made me horny.
Well, I got a 98 out of 49.
You would have to spend 5.
Skills than I do, though.
That's
So I'd be
true.
at 10 luck points.
Yes.
Mm,
No.
Too good.
No.
Calla, would you like
That's
to
good.
push your luck?
Probably
It
not worth
takes a 58 to.
I want to push Kala's luck.
How far away were you?
I got an 89.
So you only spent 3?
Yeah, that would be 3 though.
Sure, why fucking not? A success.
One of them has started running toward the base.
Cool.
Running
I'm
into it?
going after him.
Towards the base.
Towards it.
Sweet.
Is that the one I shot?
And no. And Leroy, you ain't doing nothing. Simeon,
not.
what are you doing?
Really not sure.
I mean, I could do something. Actually, I do have something I could do to the guy running towards the base.
Just throw a grenade at him.
No, it's a shuriken with
Oh.
poison on it,
All right. Which is throw.
which I can do.
You've been
Oh, so
leveling
you're
up.
actually gonna
I have
throw something
More
at
than
him.
doubled my throw since I started. Right there.
44.
I never put a point into it since we've been playing. I've gotten up to 40. No, I might have actually put some in to start.
I think you did.
I must have
did.
put some in to start.
I think it
It's
was
not
at
possible.
30.
I must have been at 30.
Yeah.
Still, that's
44.
Your throw's at 30.
You got it right on the money.
Now, how much did the shuriken
Right on the
do?
money. All right. 1d4.
So it will not kill him.
Poison.
It's poison?
It is poison. It is scorpion stuff. It was dipped in the scorpion poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know what that does yet.
No, I don't.
Roll,
Oh,
roll
great. We're gonna
damage.
Roll
fucking
damage.
infect someone.
He turns into a scorpion. Oh God.
3.
3.
Yes, we do.
What do you
We
mean?
put it on his weapons.
Right?
We put it on the whip, but the whip hasn't gotten anyone since it was put on.
Oh, it hasn't.
We
Oh,
haven't
okay.
seen, no.
We
no,
haven't
no.
used
You keep
it
making
yet.
weapons, and then you never get to test them.
He's bad at using.
He is very bad at using them.
I might give the whip to Kala because she would be good with it.
She would be very good with it.
It's fighting wrong.
The melee weapons give to her.
Yeah.
Guns, me.
Him.
I love how you're giving
staff.
Kala a whip.
Yeah. Is there a joke here, or?
Yeah, give Cal a long range one. Yeah.
So,
Snipper.
you hit him with the shuriken. It hits him. He just like, and then starts convulsing as as purple starts flowing through his veins.
I think you just created a monster.
As he goes, just falls down, seemingly dead.
Seemingly.
Don't.
But you do. I don't need to. You guys don't need to. You don't see it. You're looking away. Simply because you tackled a man down.
You're currently
Yeah.
worrying about the
Boom.
man right next to
I
you.
am
You also
looking.
don't see
He's
it.
untouchable. What?
You also don't see it. But
I-
everyone else does.
Yeah, I'm watching intently because I'm like,
Oh,
another
that's
poison will do
cool.
something.
That's cool. And
Wait,
it's
which-
like horror.
Which guy did he?
The guy that you started
running.
chasing.
Oh, okay.
You see him get hit with something and then start convulsing in purple.
And
Start
dying.
flowing through his veins.
And
Yeah.
getting over.
Second I see that, I'm gonna stab him a lot.
Understandable. You don't need to roll.
Cool. I like to stab him a lot.
Sweet.
I
Still
don't
one
trust
guy up
that.
there.
There's
are
two. One's at half
work
because I
right
shot
And it's Simeon's turn now.
Simeon.
Well, on your turn, you'll be stabbing that guy. What are you doing?
Keep in mind, I'm currently like escorting you two.
You're gonna start running.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob,
Two guys. I'm going
you
to
stand up and you see Kala start running towards someone on the ground who is glowing, who has veins glowing purple.
There's two left.
Killed. She stabbed one guy. One guy looks vaguely hurt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, one is shot.
Yeah. Jacob's gonna take
Yeah,
out one
one
of his
shot.
throwing spears and chuck it at him.
Okay. Your javelins.
Yeah, throwing spears.
Same thing. Literally the same.
Normal success.
Mhm.
Oh, I need my other dice for those.
Because you didn't expect to actually hit something.
No, I really didn't. And-
Why? Your throw is the highest out of everyone.
No,
That
that'd be
includes
Leroy's.
him.
But yeah, what's your throw?
39.
Oh, what?
I haven't upgraded it like almost the entire time.
Leroy
I
has
haven't had
more.
to throw much.
That's true. He's been specifically doing that because he wants throwing stuff to be his thing. Because he doesn't
Because that's
need
the
to
only way I
succeed.
can do other things.
4.
Oh,
Fair enough.
critical?
No.
So that's the.
It's an extreme success, though.
No.
Oh, it's
no,
not?
Normal success, 4 damage.
Oh,
But he still dies because he's
How's-
at half.
oh, 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah,
He's
that
still
was-
dead. Yeah, so
yeah.
you just throw a spear directly through his neck. As it falls to the ground, and he just kind of slides down it.
Awesome.
Jacob
You're welcome, Cole.
looks intently
That was for you,
at the
buddy.
next guy. and
I know
starts-
how much you love my descriptions.
Aaron. I look intently at the next person and start pulling out another spear.
It's Nick's turn anyway.
How close am I right now?
The Juice World. Juice World. Wait.
Juice World?
I'm that close to Juice World?
Yeah. Juice box.
Okay, well,
Man is in
yes.
the juice
You're 10
world.
feet away.
I mean, I'm gonna use it.
Do you have a
When is-
firearms rifle?
Rifle?
I really hope you fail again. That'd be hilarious.
No.
No.
I got a 77. No, I'm pushing my
A
luck.
7?
77 out of
okay.
75.
Oh, he's 2 away.
I'm pushing my luck.
1.
Okay.
Half of one. I'm kidding. No.
85.
Do you want to try it one more time?
Yes.
What are the
This is one-
chances you fail another
This is one of my
rifle shot?
highest
You
stats,
just
and I
can't
want to
use
try to
this
use the.
fucking gun.
I'm doing it again. 43. Okay,
Oh, thank goodness. Because he also failed twice.
great.
That would have been hilarious.
I want
If
to
it
use the
broke
juice box.
again and I had to fix it,
That would have been so
How
funny.
many luck points do I lose?
The first time you needed to spend 1, the second time you needed to spend 2.
So
12.
yes,
Roll 3d6, boy!
3d6. Oh. There it is.
Mhm.
6.
3d6.
And do it 2 more times. I think he is just dead
Three.
at this point, though.
4.
So what's the total?
13.
As you shoot him, just spray him, he starts... As he melts, as he falls to the ground, you see the clothes melting off of him, and you start seeing skeleton underneath,
Nice.
melting away all of his flesh.
Yep.
War crimes.
Yeah.
Except not really, because
And now you guys all see Callow just stabbing the glowing guy in the head a bunch of times.
11
Does he
times.
stay dead?
So is your word.
hence why I am stabbing him a bunch of times.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down.
Double tap.
Anyway, it's just you guys now. Simeon did start running toward the base, but you probably would notice the patrol is gone. Do you keep running, or?
Did you look
We are
back
out
to
of the
see
way of
your
the
creation in
horde now.
action?
We're out of the way of the horde now, right?
Yes.
We
Which is-
protected it.
Long since passed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeed.
What do I got?
Sure.
Oh, shut up. God knows why. Do we have rope anywhere? Oh. Forgot to rope.
Trying to hang yourself already?
No.
No!
This
Jesus.
guy.
Blessed be.
Yeah. Jacob
Really remember.
will casually walk over and remove his javelin from.
The guy's neck.
Yeah.
As
Just
you
puts
all-
his,
you
puts
just
his
hear
heel on his head and
Would any of these guys
Which
have rope?
stops the guy from choking to death. He is now dead. As you do walk over and just start hearing.
Seeing another one melting to death.
Another.
Oh yeah, I want to look at the face of the one that he sprayed in the face. Just one of them
He
sprayed in
didn't
the
spray in the
face.
face.
There
Sprayed
is no
directly in the
face.
chest.
No, the first one that got sprayed got
didn't-
sprayed right in the
They
face.
didn't spray at all.
no, he was using a handgun until.
Oh yeah.
It is eating away at everything except the bone.
Okay, good to know.
Weird. What melts glass but not bone?
Acid that melts flesh but not bone. Silly acid.
Except for kids. So would you
It's,
like to do?
we now have access to movie
Simeon,
acid.
are you still running?
No.
I'm gonna throw a shark
let's
into
say let's
him.
all
Are you still stabbing the guy?
Sure. I don't got nothing else to do.
Bella, making sure there are 0 chances of this guy coming back.
He is purple.
You've heard of double
Hence
tap.
why I am stabbing him a lot.
You've heard of double tap, but you have not
So
heard.
what would the rest of you like to do, guy?
Yeah, Jacob is going to drag this guy over to the rest of the unconscious man over to the rest of the group.
Understandable.
I guess I'm gonna keep dual
Do we have
wielding my
something to
weapons.
tie this guy up with?
I'm gonna keep dual wielding.
Understandable.
case.
That is a decently heavy rifle.
I know.
Also because the liquid.
Jacob will
Some
posture to the group the question: do we have any sort of like rope or chain?
I think one of you has rope.
I used to be the one.
I think
for
I
rope.
have rope.
don't have it.
Check. Better
I have 7 bones for some reason. I don't remember
Oh.
why.
because you can sell those to the Forsaken.
Oh, sweet. More bullets. If they have them.
I don't have rope.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
You're like the
I have a
one
half
person
pound
I
of
think-
spider silk on me.
Well, actually, that might work really well. Put him in a spider thing.
Web them up.
Yeah.
Let's web this guy.
Are you actually gonna do that?
Sure, I'll give
Why
it
not?
to him.
Who do you just hand it to Jacob? He's like, here you go.
Jacob grabs the spider silk. Huh.
You just have this?
Just. All right.
Yeah, he'll use the spider silk to tie them
All
up as
right.
best
You
he
don't
can.
really need to roll for tying someone up.
for when he wakes up.
Uh huh. So, what would you like to do now?
I still gotta
Which one I use the undo button. So
We have a place to
Stay.
fix,
And
Uh-huh.
we
and
have,
by fix I mean remove off.
Which could be turned into an outpost.
Good.
and we got one guy.
If we don't destroy the buildings,
You mean if he doesn't use any bombs?
if we don't destroy the buildings,
If I don't use the juice box.
If he doesn't use any bombs.
if we don't juice them, yes.
If we don't,
don't
if they don't
juice
get
them up.
juiced.
if we don't juice them up, we won't.
We could
Yes.
get a building out of it.
Don't juice
Anyways.
them
That's
up.
way more funny than if you had successfully made a joke. If we don't juice them up, then you. Yeah.
So
Anyway,
Jacob will walk.
What would you all like to do?
I want to loot the bodies.
I mean, well, I'm
Looting
taking.
corpses.
I'm taking
Yes,
a sample
okay.
of the guy who I.
We do. There are bullets on the corpses.
Yes, I want to take a
Wait.
Kala, if
Unless
you're
someone else
stabbing him,
wants
you see Leroy walk over,
Okay.
pull out
I'm
a syringe, pull
Still
out
gonna keep stabbing him.
a syringe.
If no one else is gonna take the bullets from them, I will take them all.
I want to see what.
You're like the only one who
bullets
uses them.
Yes.
I want to see what kind of bullets there are.
Fair enough. Not all of them will work with your gun. Some of them don't.
I would take all the ones I can use.
That's a hilarious face, and I will turn it into a meme later.
Great.
Leroy,
Yes.
you walk over to the corpse that Kala is stabbing in the face.
Take his blood.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Do you tell her to stop or anything?
Just gonna wait till she's done.
She's not going to be done until
No,
you
she's
move into
going
the
to
base.
stab until she has something better to do.
Correct. This is an angry woman.
We could just leave her to do
It's a
that
woman
while we take
scorned.
care of the
It's a
camp.
woman scorned. Anyway, what are you going to do?
Do you mind if I
Pat her
What's
shoulder
that
and say,
accent?
"Pop off, queen."
yeah. Do you mind if I
I'm just imagining that one TikTok sound where it's like the punches and then the hey, I think that's enough. You'll what he's having.
That's hilarious. Anyway, what actually happens?
I don't fucking know.
he's gonna you just feel a
Just side eye him.
She's-
That's what.
If you're just tapping her on the shoulder, she's fully gonna like
Turn towards
her
you.
On
no
you.
he says, hey, can I, do you mind if
He has a stick.
No,
and
she's
he's
gonna
just
still
far
turn
away,
around
just
with
like,
the dagger.
Just.
It is Leroy after all.
can I
It wasn't that. It's more she was focused on she doesn't want this thing getting up. She did not hear a voice.
You have a stick and you're like far away poking her.
No, I just have a syringe. I'm like, can I?
Why?
It's dead.
Why do you want that?
I need to know exactly what this does to people.
Just stop using it.
You can't argue it wasn't effective.
That could have turned into a monster.
That's why we killed it first.
That's why I killed it first.
Yeah, you were right behind it, and I threw it at him, and it,
And caused it to
started-
start turning into a monster.
Yeah, and I didn't know. it would do that
Frankly, I
before.
don't think fire should have the knowledge of how to do that.
I mean,
Okay,
they
so I
already knew
won't
how to
tell
infect.
Krakens.
Do not fucking believe
Infecting
you.
things is the easy part.
Hmm?
Infecting things is the easy part.
Also, yeah, infecting things is the easy part. Anyone can do that. Like,
Yeah, but having a syringe of it ready on you.
No, I'm harvesting.
Blood.
Carson, how could you? Are you sure you're not a mad scientist?
I'm harvesting
No, I'm
this
I'm
creature.
just taking samples from
Mhm.
him to see exactly what it did to him.
Mm-hmm.
And because if I can see, this
Mm-hmm.
is another example of
Mhm.
the more I see examples of it, of someone being transformed, someone killed in the process of being
Mhm.
transformed,
Mm-hmm.
I can start to work and counteract that, you know?
He lied.
No. No, you can't.
So what do the rest of you like to do?
Did Calla get any blood on her in this?
I'm taking bullets.
So, is there any blood on her? She's been stabbing this guy
With
a
daggers.
spear? With daggers?
correct.
With daggers.
Yeah.
Um,
There would
Cal-
be blood on you.
Calla, you are blood. Him infected. You have his blood on you.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to go take care of that.
Can I like drag the body?
Sure.
from him First.
Sure.
I don't trust him with it.
Sure. Go ahead.
Who does trust Leroy with dead bodies?
And what do you mean by that, bro?
Exotic mortician, man.
No! No, not really.
No.
No!
No en esta tiempo.
Not the OG Pats and Dragons videos from 2019.
Gotta have the callbacks.
Gotta have to call it for something no one's ever watched.
They have views.
They got views. So what would the rest of you like to do?
I'm taking bullets.
How many bullets we got?
Yes, how much did I find?
You could still trade bullets.
Yeah, but like, how many bullets do we find on the bodies?
Yes.
Oh, in them. No, I'm kidding.
Is there,
On them.
is there any form of technology on any of these guys?
Absolutely not.
They actually.
I mean, they have guns.
They have gone.
Yeah, but I already know how guns work. I can make one of those if I want.
Yeah. Probably not as well, but So-
figuring out how to make gun.
Not too many.
bullets.
but there's a whole raider base right there. Each one of them has around 3.
I would need black powder,
your
but I'm
fill
pretty sure
bullets.
it's already been stated that Simeon
For
does
my
in fact
gun?
know how to make bullets.
No, not for your
If
gun.
he's got the
Only
right
2
stuff,
of them
but we
have
don't
3
have
bullets for
black
your gun.
So then it just becomes a
So
question of
those
how to
two
make
with the bullets
gunpowder.
for my gun, how many is that?
6 in total.
6 in total.
Yes.
So nice.
The rest of them don't have bullets for guns that you guys can use, but they are still bullets.
True.
Alright, so what?
And isn't bullets the currency?
Bullets do be kind of a currency. How many like so sorry, how many bullets did you get
For his gun?
Yes.
for the revolver?
Each one of them for his gun?
My 9mm? You said
I have
six?
because I have a
One
gun.
of them does in fact have a revolver, and in it has in the gun it has 2 bullets, and on him there are 2 bullets.
I will take those bullets on.
So that's 2 out of the 5. Well, you did also probably are gonna loot the guy who tried to shoot you.
Yes.
He does not have bullets for guns that you can use, but they're still bullets, so he does have 4 bullets on him.
So Nick is gonna like take the magazine out, put the 3 in there because I used 3. So
You did use 3, so you have.
So he's
How
just-
many bullets do you have on you?
19. I used the other. three.
Not
Put the-
counting the ones in the bullet. In the bullet in
What?
the gun.
19
Oh, nice.
in total. With the
With
3
the ones
extra.
you just with the. So you have 22 bullets.
Yes, in total.
So right there, 10.
Yeah, I think.
You wrote down 22.
Mhm.
Why did you say 19?
19 is my extra. 8 is in the magazine.
Ah, yes, of course. And the other 2 have around 2 bullets each. Not for guns you guys use.
Yeah. I'll take 2 more. You can take 2.
So Nick, you take 2
Yes.
bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. So just write that down as like currency or something. You as well. Okay. What do all of you like to do now?
Clean myself off after hiding a body.
Understandable.
I would
Carry on.
like to find the body that she hid.
She's at the body currently.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
You're
I'm
not.
just gonna
Jacob's
keep
gonna watch.
following.
Jacob's gonna like watch those 2.
He's following you, Calla.
Jacob will walk over to Leroy slightly faster than Leroy is walking and just kind of
What's your speed? I'm kidding, but what's your speed?
70. So my
70.
Speed,
70.
my dex is 70. My speed is 9.
You go
All right.
Mach
Yeah. No,
10
Leroy. I don't
towards
think your
them.
speed is 9. Yeah.
My speed. What is speed?
Move.
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 It's at the very bottom.
Bottom right.
Oh, 8. Yep.
Yeah.
So Jacob's
His
gonna
walk speed is faster than yours.
stride over to him, just kind of like
Bound.
put a
over.
hand on like one of his shoulders.
Nothing personal, kid.
What's going on, Leroy?
What's
She
going
won't let
on
me
there, Leroy?
take
pal?
samples from my
Test subject.
subject, I guess, from the infected.
You already infected him. He doesn't need to desecrate a body any more than he already has.
You were stabbing him.
To make sure he stayed dead.
Because
not
he
to
was
desecrate.
infected.
Yes, and
You are trying to harvest him.
We're fairly certain that the
Yes.
infection. Hold up. We had analyzed the scorpion infection. And
Yeah.
we'd come to the conclusion the scorpions wouldn't have infected us. Right?
I think so.
Yeah, we did come to the conclusion that the poison would not infect you.
Yeah, so
So this was something else entirely.
Jacob
Yeah.
looks confused and says, "You said that poison couldn't infect me.
yeah, that's what I thought.
It's purple, but it's a different purple than the infection."
Yeah, it might not. So it was
So it's possible he's not infected.
yes,
But
so
that's
I don't know
Calla
whether he
still
was,
did the correct thing.
Yes, I don't know whether he was infected or not, and I would like to test to make sure, right, to see what exactly the response was that was happening there.
If he does turn out to be infected, I am going to require you to get rid of all of the venomed weapons we have, because we can't be just infecting people.
Yes, while it could be a potent weapon, it's not a wise
A good
weapon.
Oh, it's a very good
To
weapon.
the extent of figuring out what the poison actually did, Kala, can he get a blood sample from this guy?
Fine. Take more than you need, I'll fucking kill you.
Irae, just as much as you need.
So a single syringe. 2 syringes. 3. No,
He
that's
pulls
pushing
out a
it.
third. He reaches for a third, and he's like,
Then you see both Jacob and Kala looking at you like,
And then he
"You don't
stabs
need
it into the
three."
man's spine.
You're right. I need to see if it-
spinal fluid.
Is it?
Actually, no, the second syringe went into the spine.
Is
Good
it?
that one.
One for blood, one for spinal fluid.
Brain juice.
And then
No.
one hit more brain juice.
No,
I was about to
no.
say that. He reaches out at another one, looks down at the
Jacob.
skull.
Jacob just kind of
I'm imagining
No.
Jacob. Yeah, I'm imagining Jacob. This is what I'm imagining. Leroy standing there, syringe out. Jacob just.
just a very slight shake of his head.
No. So, what would the rest of you like to do?
We have a
Simeon?
captive.
Imagine we regroup and go into the.
I don't have anything in particular.
We have a captive.
Simeon does give Kella her gun back.
Yeah, I would give Keller a go back.
So
Cala's
the rest of
clean
this
Cala's
encampment
clean now.
Yeah.
Needs to go.
needs to go.
So,
Somehow.
I have thought of a thing that could do that.
Leroy, you are watching until
We have to do
negotiations break down.
I mean, if you guys give me cover, I could probably set up a bomb.
Acid bomb. Or just a regular bomb.
Just a regular bomb.
Okay.
Are we going to trust that after his weapon didn't work?
Almost didn't work twice.
The weapon didn't work because it was a gun, and I'm not good with those. I'm really good with bombs, though.
But
Better
we
than
have
you
to
guys.
Attack with
defend
bombs.
You
Huh?
have to roll throw.
No,
But he
no,
just-
not throwing
Oh,
a
that's
bomb.
true. You're just setting it up.
Yeah, I'm just making a bomb and setting it up in the middle of their camp.
Simeon, would you like the juice box to defend yourself at least?
Nah. I wouldn't.
Going
If you guys are
into
causing a big enough quote-unquote stink, then I can set up a bomb pretty quick.
how big does this encampment look?
Decently large.
Shit, if you can draw them all into one room, then that bomb... Dunzos.
Okay.
He wouldn't actually say Dunzos.
No, he would say goodbye or boom.
Rhymes with grug.
Right. Rams are good. Called this a ride.
Okay.
Rams are good.
I am going to talk with the people in this encampment.
Actually,
If
I'm
I
still...
take too long, feel free to choose whatever method you feel like will take this place off of the map.
I feel like if I go with him with the juice box, that's gonna look a little sus. So I am gonna hand it off to Simeon.
Okay.
I
Understandable.
think that would cause a breakdown in negotiations immediately.
I feel like Calla showing up in full blood would actually do that.
Did-
but
did
no, no, I
any-
know. I'm just
did
saying if you
any-
hadn't cleaned it
Did
up.
any of the men have like rifles on them?
No.
Hold on.
What?
I just looking at things.
You're looking at them.
Can I take one of their shirts?
Blend
Sure.
in, spy.
You don't need to ask me. You can just do that.
I'm gonna take one of their shirts. I'm gonna then cut it up and then just
Yeah.
fancy a sling for the.
So
Okay.
Jacob
Respect.
is going to say, "No, I'm going to walk into there by myself because if you guys are going to take this on, I would like you all to be together for it. I am not going to do any threatening.
I will hang
You
back
will
a distance
try
away.
not to do any threatening.
Should I go with you? Because I've got decent talking.
What's
skills.
your charm and persuade or all that stuff?
I don't. Charm?
Persuade.
Oh, persuade. 41.
50.
Okay, never mind. Just gonna lean over Leroy. In case that falls through, you want to help me make a bomb real quick?
Oh, do I?
Until I get back.
Leroy just got turned on.
Until I get back. Follow.
was previously asexual.
He was no.
He's bomb sexual.
Until I get back,
He's
follow
actually-
Calla's judgment.
He's actually mutation sexual.
Jacob, I'll hang back ways so I can hear, but also intervene if needed.
Just hang with the others.
What
I'll
Calla
be
be
fine.
doing?
You say so.
Oh, Calibrator.
Cal is in charge.
I'm watching.
Calla's in charge.
Jacob did say Calla's in charge while he's gone.
Do not know why.
Because he trusts your judgment the best.
I forgot I had a decent bit of metal on me.
And I have a lot of acid on me.
Oh, we're not
No,
making
we're not
acid.
doing the poison.
You're doing a
because-
regular bomb.
Yes.
Making
I
a
know.
atom bomb.
Jacob is going to go over to supposedly the main entrance of
Okay.
this.
Okay. And then what?
I'm assuming there are people there.
Yes. Stop.
I'm here to
Give a
talk
fire
with your
leader the
leaders.
Take me to your.
What for?
You're currently encroaching on the territory of another group. I'm wanting to mediate, so no
Really?
one has to die.
Hand over your weapons.
Sure.
No, you cannot stealthily hide a spear up your ass.
Jacob is going to.
Going to do that.
The revolver, though.
He could.
He
mean,
would-
that's
Captain
prison
Jack,
one.
where'd you hide that? You don't want to know.
Jacob will take his spear,
Ladies.
put it into the ground.
Okay.
That stays there. Aside from that, he'll hand over his revolver. He'll empty it of bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Hand over his revolver and his sling of throwing spears.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No other weapons.
Check him. One of the other guys starts patting you down.
Except for
Nice
the
weapons.
entire group hiding somewhere.
At least I'm fairly certain. Yeah, he has his fists, and that's about it.
Seem pretty well fed. What
Yes.
group are you with?
I think they're called. I'm currently working with a group called Fire. Although
Top dogs of the area, huh?
I'm better called as a bounty hunter. That being said, they have given me a fair bit of a reward to mediate this land you're currently inhabiting that they have claimed as their territory.
We check for your weapons and come on in.
Jacob,
Don't try any funny business.
none from me.
As the two outside, can please roll mechanical. How big of a bomb are you making?
So
Is it intended to blow the whole place?
I'm
Because you
assuming
can't do that.
I was under the assumption,
Mhm.
forgive me if I'm wrong, that one of us would have brought in some of the termite flesh with us.
I would assume so.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Probably you, because you have it.
He has a large amount of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He could have also said, "Here, hold on to this."
I am going to take, because I realized we can't make an incendiary bomb because we don't have anything that burns or blows up really nice.
We only have acid.
We only have acid.
And
Pass me, how many smoke bombs do you still have?
3.
give me all 3.
Yes, all 3. Place. Give me the 2 normal grenades too. The acid ones that I gave you.
You're just putting all the bombs into one place.
I'm making a big ass acid bomb.
I thought you weren't gonna do an acid bomb.
We don't
He
have
doesn't
any
realize he
incendiaries.
doesn't have any.
He doesn't
of
have
it.
anything else.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
don't have
see.
anything. I don't have anything that blows up, so I'm making a big ass acid bomb.
Big acid bomb.
This is
Big
base.
acid button.
Okay. Plan here is, I'm effectively using the metal and the and then I'm going to quickly tweak the 3 smoke grenades because they're similar mechanics to the acid bombs to just, instead of holding all this shit to do smoke, just a sack of acid.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Aerosol
fix them together,
No.
put them in a sack of the skin, and tie like some of the spider silk to it so you can throw it. And I'm setting it to go off the moment it hits the ground.
All right. So he should be the one to throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. Well, I have plenty of fate to burn. I mean, luck to burn.
What's fate?
Some.
Hard
I
to
would
say.
assume that would be.
Asshole.
I'm assuming that would be like 2 mechanical repair.
Please
I
do.
mean,
Yeah.
I'll be rolling biology to help you with that.
You can do the help
Science.
action.
Give him an
It
extra
gives him
D100 to
advantage.
roll, yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yep.
I get
Extra
an
D100.
advantage?
Give him.
Fine.
Yeah. You just gotta give him an extra D100.
Extra 10s place that you get to roll.
Oh, an extra 10s place?
Yeah.
Not an extra 100.
Not an, it's the 10s
Okay.
number, not the ones.
Oh, so it's not advantage.
Not full advantage, but you do get to re-roll the 10s place.
Take the.
Take the lowest.
I rolled a 2, an extreme success on the first one.
Holy crap.
And I'm assuming I got the bonus on the second one as well.
Most likely, yeah. You're just watching them construct this masterpiece.
And another extreme success on the
Where'd you
second
go
one.
that one?
11.
Oh my gosh!
Both
They got
of the
2
smaller-
extreme successes to make a bomb. An acid bomb.
It's a good idea.
And then I'm just gonna stick the spider silk to it and like tie it around and then.
I'm just
like,
gonna
wait.
I'm gonna like look over his shoulder and go like, "This is just in case, right?"
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leroy is not convinced.
No. Leroy is not convincing.
Oh. Oh,
Simeon.
wait. It says we disconnected from YouTube.
Simeon has not made a bomb yet. Simeon is very excited about making a bomb. Because I realized today I've been trying to actually do combat, when in reality I could just make weapons of mass destruction.
That's what I've been learning and doing.
Yeah, so we have war crimes, war crime
Maker.
weapons
just
war. War crimes, weapons manufacturer, war.
Anyway, so
It's the worst of all worlds.
you're
Yeah.
inside.
I built
this
in a cave.
Are you going to be like examining? Are you going to be like examining the base as you're walking through it?
Passing.
Okay, can you roll spot hidden then?
Also, just keeping a vague count.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that is a success.
Okay. There are a decent number of guys in here. You're not exactly sure how many. But you do know that like there's 2 places where it seems like they come out of or go into. So it's presumably where they sleep. This is way more organized than you were expecting.
Yeah. Which is good to know.
And there does seem to be a
Tony
storage room, a storage building that they've
Oh.
constructed. As they lead you to this place with a couple guys in there. It does seem like this has a lot of plants and stuff. Can you roll spot hidden one more time?
No.
Do you want to push your luck?
No, I think I'm good.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Tony Stark built a double jump chocolate cookie in a cave.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
You asked.
Are you sure?
Kidding.
Are you sure?
What do you want?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm here on behalf of
I'm on here on behalf of a major. What is it called?
Action.
I'm on here. I'm here on behalf of a major faction of the area. I'm certain have you heard of Fire?
Yes.
Okay. They are currently. They have identified this group as encroaching on their lands. Is that your intention here?
Can you roll persuade?
They're off. Hard success.
What's it to you? That isn't an intention. That is you did succeed.
Yeah. He's going to just very deadpan. Because if that happens to be your intention and you are not willing to talk this out, a lot of people are going to die.
It was a paid job.
To mediate between you two, yes. They are paying me to
It
get
was
you
a paid
to...
job for this. Yes, the intention was to encroach.
Oh. You weren't you didn't happen to have to be paid to keep your silence, did you?
No.
Do you mind telling me who paid you?
Honestly, they paid us a lot, and we're a part of a militia down south. No. Group of people came to us and paid us to do the job. They said they were setting up an outpost out here, and our job is to keep it maintained.
Maintain this outpost for the people who paid you?
Yes, I would assume so.
Okay.
How'd you get past our patrol?
The patrol?
There were about 6 strong men out there. All dead?
No.
I was about to say persuade, but you're not wrong.
What is life?
Exactly. And he laughed because he knows I was about to tell him to do that.
No, persuade would be correct. Fast talk would be if he was lying.
Right.
Persuade is still.
Yes,
Yeah.
but roll persuade. To convince him you're telling the truth.
Hard success.
Okay. How'd you get past him?
How did I get past them? He
You're too slow.
He's trying to figure out a way to say this without lying.
I will not say, well, all of them are not dead. One of them did catch a spear through the neck. The rest of them decided to not have that fate.
Man, you're doing the biggest loopholes possible. Very well.
I do apologize for it, but I needed to talk to you, and few for the money. All things told, if I could get a dignitary from here to come with me and discuss, I suppose, a more cooperative relationship between you and Fire, so this becomes more of a sanctioned activity.
Unless they could possibly pay us better, I doubt it. I doubt that'll work.
So the person down south is antagonizing Fire.
I didn't say they were from there. That's where we are from.
That's where you are from. Okay.
They said they were from a mountain.
I'm gonna roll navigate to know if
Okay.
I know of any mountainous areas around here.
Okay.
Nope.
You have never seen a mountain.
True.
Correct.
I'll have to ask Kala about it later.
Assuming she's seen a mountain.
Assuming
that depends
she-
on her role.
Yeah. She's traveled.
She's traveled, yeah, probably around more than you have.
The issue is primarily this.
I was sent I was sent here to, well, do one of two things. I could get you to leave by talking to you. I was given the permission to, I suppose, attempt to take on this force.
Solo? Where's the rest of your group?
Outside the walls so that I'm not going to involve them. That
He
being,
gestures to a couple of guys to go out.
that being said, if you continue operations here and we don't get you to leave, the next people coming for this coming to make you abandon this outpost will be the Forsaken.
They shouldn't be anywhere near here.
They're currently working with fire.
Shit. I think we could fortify this base.
Okay.
Guess what we get to do?
Do we really need a fight to happen?
It's not up to me, really.
Surely we can come to some sort of agreement for us to get this land.
Call it to a vote conveniently in a building.
Huh?
Call it to a vote conveniently in one building.
I mean, he would be in there.
Hold up. That would be a vote between the people here.
Yes.
How would that work?
The question would be, I suppose, I would call to everyone's like, hey, want to take a vote on fighting the Forsaken? But
A
that-
lot of the men
If
actually seem to
campus
agree with
really
him
needs it.
about that.
yeah. So
About fighting the first.
Yeah. About defending the space. They seem confident for some reason.
We've got an acid. They don't know about the acid bomb.
You're also muted. They also do not know about the acid bomb.
Do you have a bomb?
No, that's
Okay.
him apparently throwing the bomb. The bomb is a boulder.
if you could spare some of your, I don't know, some of the people in this battlement with higher jurisdiction, I could bring one of you as a emissary to fire and potentially talk it out with them.
I need you to understand something. We were told specifically to not leave this base. Defend it at all costs.
And you said if you can come to an agreement, that would be an agreement between you and fire.
Correct.
If you would,
They can come to us. Unless you are the representative.
I wouldn't say I have that jurisdiction. Those two. Oh, yeah, you two would, wouldn't you? Have the jurisdiction.
At the very least, Simeon and Nick. Leroy is specifically not given such privilege, for many a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you two have the jurisdiction to make a deal like this.
Yes.
And you
Simeon
have
would
the-
be high enough up the ranks. to
And you
be able
guys
to
have
do
the
that.
know-how to actually understand that. Okay. So,
But they have a bomb.
he'll think for a second. Okay.
We have a bomb that we really need.
Yeah. Let me. I have. In the people I brought with me, there are a couple of better people, more, I suppose, higher up members of fire. Going along
Again,
for their own reasons.
I did say if it's possible that they could possibly pay us enough to leave, we would. Higher payment? Yeah, we'd
I
leave.
don't think that's the way fire solves their problems.
No.
By all means, just let me go out, bring the people who know what they're talking about from fire back in.
Very
We can
well.
talk this out.
Let him leave.
Jacob will walk out. Have they moved his spear?
One of them is holding it. You know if you attack, bad things are gonna happen.
Not an attack.
An
Uh,
intimidate?
Hard success, giving a withering glare to this person that
He
touched
just
his spear.
drops it. Jesus.
He will then. He will walk over, pick up the spear, and walk and start moving towards where the others are.
Okay. You see a bomb. A giant bomb. Maybe not a giant bomb, but
This
a
big?
bomb.
Probably
Probably.
a big old mound of flesh,
Yeah.
which is it just takes
With some silk attached to it. Which is very strong.
Apparently ready, just in case.
And Cal, you see Jacob coming back. Intact.
Just gonna
Jacob,
put the bomb.
Very carefully pushing the bomb behind
negotiations are
him.
still ongoing. I need Simeon and Nick to come with
Are you sure?
as fire representatives,
Why?
We can finally beat bees.
so they
This
can.
is real dirty.
They're wanting to discuss the option of staying and what fire might do with that.
What happened to the two guys who were headed to us?
What two guys?
You sent two guys after, like, to find.
Oh, right. Let's go to that then.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna leave that to you guys for a
Let's
little.
go to that then.
I would like to point out distinctly the bomb does not look like a bomb.
No,
it's
it
just
does
a
not.
sack.
Yes, it does. You guys see two guys coming towards you.
All right. Well,
Hi. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna put my gas mask on. I don't want them to see my face.
You gonna do the same thing? No, you don't give a shit.
so to clarify, Leroy is
Did
wearing
you
like
move the
heavy
bodies?
cloth. Look.
We're not at the bodies.
There,
fair
we're
Yeah, that was like
Yes.
a mile away.
Oh, that's true.
we're slightly inside the camp, aren't we?
No, we're like right outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could see the camp from here very clearly.
All right. So yeah.
Hi.
So, you all are with the guy in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
State your business, please.
I mean, I think we sent him in there to state it
Shut.
for us. Is what happened.
Shut.
He
Ignore
doesn't,
anything
he
that
doesn't
comes out of
speak
his
for
mouth.
us. He's
Why?
he's hired help.
Hi.
Yes.
I think I
Don't-
believe the
don't.
old world called them maids.
So
Hey, I
there
heard
is a
something about a
shuriken.
Make-A-Wish. Is this that?
There's a shuriken in his hand.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
Did you hear what I said? I
No.
I read something about something like a Make-A-Wish. Is that what this guy is?
Make a wish?
Make-A-Wish?
Oh my god.
He is
Yeah.
holding a shuriken in his hand.
He just thinks they look cool.
Put down your weapon, please.
It's useless in his hands.
Can you roll fast talk?
Oh my gosh. Do you,
Because
do
that
you
is
have
a
a good
lie.
Yes, I fucking can.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
23. I have a 30 in fast
Oh my
talk.
gosh.
Okay.
He just thinks they look cool.
What's that?
It's our water sack.
The juice
Can
box
you
or
please
the
roll fast talk?
It's our juice buck.
the juice box or the sack?
It's the sack.
Both are sus.
It's our juice
Flying
bag.
out of our asses.
Correct.
Can't.
She said he was harmless with a shuriken.
It was
I
harmless in
succeeded.
my hand.
Do you wanna
I have a
Push
5
that.
in fast talk.
push
I
your
have
luck?
a 5 in fast talk.
Does anyone wanna try and lie over him?
Fast talk.
What do you guys have in fast
Hey,
talk?
that's my juice
He was
storage.
specifically told not
What do you
to
have
listen
in
to
fast
you.
talk? I have a
I
20.
have a
20.
20.
46 in fast talk.
Leroy, please,
Please.
fucking
All right.
roll.
I'll let
What?
you talk.
Man talks.
Just go on a rant, Leroy. Please, this is the one time I'm
I want
asking
you to do this.
Nick gonna whisper in his ear. Please rant. about
Go.
Push it.
Pushing
Push
my
it.
luck.
Push it.
Hell yeah.
That's a extreme hard success. It's a hard success.
Nick is
Go.
gonna lean over and
Hey,
be like,
So
"Talk
it's
about
actually
anything."
Start talking.
So
Talk
it's
about
a
anything.
it's a compound of hydrous oxide where we basically
I don't
take.
know what that is.
I didn't ask. Did it?
Didn't
Am I
ask.
in the middle of explaining that? If you would just take a moment and listen,
Just
you
let
might
him talk.
begin to understand
Sorry.
what was going on here. It's not even that bad. You're just stupid, and you need to understand that you need to listen before you speak, unless you're an idiot, in which case you're going to speak and find out, well, and let everyone know how stupid you are, like you just did. So, would you like
just
to keep
call
your
me
mouth
stupid
shut?
like 4 times?
Are you proving me any wrong? Didn't think so.
Keep going, please. I didn't tell you to stop. Keep going.
This is the one time.
I'm putting this into a TikTok. Start talking, bitch.
Regardless, I don't think you want to touch this because it isn't really meant to be touched as such. So hydrous oxide, when stimulated in such a manner, tends to have very weird and strange reactions. Like, it can occasionally turn people purple, but we don't really like to talk about that part. Typically, it does have the result of
You should put it in 2 times speed in the video, because that's how I'm imagining Leroy is actually talking.
Ben Shapiro, if he was a mad scientist.
Yeah.
it does have the result of turning your sweat like
It's
almost
currently slowed
explosive
down
a little bit.
Oh, I
And
don't.
Just a little bit
I
explosive.
don't care.
Well, you
I
asked,
don't. I don't care.
but you asked.
I don't.
You did
Hey,
ask.
hey, listen. I don't care.
Do you see why it's easier to just call it a sack of water?
Yes.
Yep.
Because then you don't have him saying all that.
Okay.
Trust me, he goes on like
Good.
about anything.
I've heard
I'm
him.
tearing up.
I've
Gee.
heard that. I've heard that exact story about 5 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been
For
reading
the
a book about
patrol out
quantum
there, too.
physics.
You know.
Why do you
what's
need to
great?
know about quantum physics?
I
One,
know.
it's about 2 hours and 50 something minutes. 3, in the video currently. 3, I will have to download the entire stream just to get this
Hey,
tiny
clip that.
section. Clip it.
Clip that,
it.
Karish, clip it.
Who's not even watching?
I
No
know.
one's
she
He's not
hates me.
here. Yeah.
Because we're on YouTube.
All right. Fine. Jeez. All right. They leave. Anyway, back to the present. That was worth it.
It's a good thing we didn't have to kill him. Didn't we would have to explain that?
Is Elmo just hanging out,
Just
hanging
what?
around?
What
There
are you
you go.
doing, SpongeBob? I'm just
So-
hanging around. Boo.
Jacob does show up here.
We already did that part, and he pushed the bomb behind him and said, "How'd it go?"
How's
Hi.
it going?
Hey, hey.
The explanation of they asked for Simeon and Nick to discuss negotiations with Fire.
Explanation.
Leroy would be like,
Fast forward.
Do you think?
Skibbity bop and dada.
To preface things,
Did we do that?
"Sorry, I'm gonna
Yes.
take the part of you saying rant as, and I'm just gonna add the text subtle foreshadowing."
so the situation with them is they were paid off by someone from some mountain area.
Do I know anything about that?
Roll navigate.
Can
Never
I
Not like
also
mountains, but do I know
know?
any like rival factions from
Hey,
areas
I've looked
like
at maps.
Never your gate.
He said mountain area. Can I roll
Yes.
to know what do you want?
Navigate.
Navigate?
They've actually been on a lot more
Sure.
expeditions than you have, Leroy. You wouldn't know what a mountain was just by looking at the map.
Did you get it?
I got a 2!
If you know how to read a map,
That's
yes,
Why
you
would you
would.
know how to read a
Crazy.
map, Leroy?
I
I've
also
learned
got
more.
a really
I've learned
good
more
one.
No, I
complicated things for
understand
less.
this, but looking at a map and knowing what a mountain looks like on a map is very different than looking at a mountain.
Well, yeah,
Sure, you know what it looks like on a map, but not in real life.
Also,
but he knows what it's called.
looking
Yeah.
at a map and knowing the locals in the area are two very different things.
Oh, absolutely.
I rolled an 8 on navigate, which is a normal success.
Okay.
However, you should go over to Taryn.
I got a 2.
I just like the tutorial. 2.
Can I say I've been there personally?
Well, if there's people there, probably not.
I-
No, I'm kidding.
What?
Yeah,
He's
you've been
referring to
there.
your antisociality.
As-
'Cause you probably
No,
killed them.
Kala's whole thing is that the only way she's been able to survive it is by trading stuff with factions.
Oh yeah, no, there's a. Yeah, it is a massive mountain. It doesn't, based on what it looks like in the area around it, it doesn't look like it. It looks out of place. It's not in a mountainous area.
Uh-huh.
The mountain that they're talking about
He's out.
is not in a place that has mountains.
Would I also
Interesting.
know that with my normal success?
You would know that
There's a
you would
mountain.
at the very least know about, that there is a faction on a mountain. You don't know where that mountain is. You have seen mountains before, though. So you would assume it's with the mountains. It's with the with regular mountains.
This is just to figure out who is wanting it, right? Or who's wanting this? Yeah.
And where?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I bet
What's the fact?
I've been there. I think.
You don't know. Mount Olympus.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is that the name of the
Olympus.
faction?
Yes.
Olympus.
Olympus.
Great. It's...
Calla doesn't know what that
Oh,
means.
you.
We're picking up.
Mountain.
Oh, you have no idea what I'm saying this about.
Are we in fucking Greece?
No.
No, I know.
No,
I
you don't.
No, you don't.
I mean, I can assume.
Probably.
No.
Anyway, that's what it's called.
It's a faction called Olympus.
None of you guys know what Olympus is.
I know.
Are they specifically known for anything?
They got a big ass fake mountain in the middle of nowhere with no other mountains around.
What
Paid pretty
direction
well.
is it from here?
It's like far away to like the. They did say they're not. It's not like directly south, but maybe like a south, like very much more like maybe west, west south.
Southwest?
No, because it's not. It's not. It's like farther west than it is
West,
south.
southwest.
West
Yes,
southwest.
west southwest. So west.
No, the term is west southwest.
So I'm still technically mostly right.
West southwest.
Yeah.
It's west south.
South.
Really far west southwest. West.
West,
You actually do
southwest.
not know how long it would take to get there.
That's why I said really far down.
Those drills, did they go west?
Yes,
Should I put that as a quest or a bonus quest?
that's up to you. You could write
That's a
down.
main quest.
You could write
Yeah,
down
that's a
another
main
section called
quest.
factions.
It's a
Olympus.
main quest, but it is a main quest.
Don't call it that. No, just write down another section called factions.
Put it right under the the other thing as side quest. You know, like the radar thing.
Oh, that one.
Just do like faction quests.
Yeah,
Okay.
And we can consider those to be our main quests.
that would be correct because this is Fallout.
Main-
Because that's
main-
totally not the reason I started this game. It's because I watched Fallout.
I see. Unsurprising.
Yes, I literally was like, "Hey, babe, I want to make an apocalypse game," and she's like, "I know." Anyway, Calla tells you this
So
Did they pay me well?
handsomely.
Good.
Jacob
You've
will
you've
say-
eaten it all by now.
will say
That was years ago,
this.
and that also informs you they're still around.
David not surprised.
No.
Would I
So
recognize
that was
the
the
name
direction
of the faction?
those.
One moment. Can you roll education?
Hard success.
You've read the name Olympus in like a book once referencing religion or a mythology, but that's it. This is the only one book, and you don't have that book anymore.
Continue.
So that's the direction that you know those mechanized drill things, right?
Yeah.
That's the direction they got.
We have to go and take over their entire everything.
Not
We could not do that and just see.
considering Cal called it a fake mountain. I'm willing to bet something like that is happening.
Calla, it looks like a real mountain.
But it's
It
fake.
can be assumed to be fake.
Yes, but it
But it's fake.
looks like a real mountain.
though. It looks like a real mountain,
What
but again,
the
it's in the middle of nowhere.
Either that or it's a volcano.
Volcanoes
Middle of
don't-
nowhere?
Don't volcanoes usually have multiple other mountains around them?
They can, but they don't have to.
Nothing has.
That's like islands are volcanoes. A lot of islands are underwater volcanoes.
So with this group,
We could
They're
think
also
on
really
this
rich.
later.
yeah, and this group was saying that they were paid super well to do.
You also don't know
to do this.
how they were paid, because obviously it's not money.
How?
If they were paid super well,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't exist.
It's our
after
kissing
today,
stream.
He didn't give me pants.
No.
Then
He is
that's
muted.
a lot of payment for.
Yeah, but Callous mic is hearing.
It is.
Hmm?
So, here's the deal. I need at least one of you to come with me to talk this out. That being said, I have a feeling negotiations this time will break down.
Leroy.
Leroy still raises his hand anyway.
Backup
All
plan.
right.
I'll leave that to you all.
Would you like me to go?
Don't point at it.
Leroy,
He knows better about the ball.
There's
he's mentioned bomb. He just said
no one
bomb.
one
no?
mentioned anything.
Okay.
No, I mean,
He pointed at the
I mean, well,
sack
I-
thing.
it's
The
basically
sack.
meant for me to throw it, so.
How do you want us to know when to do it?
I am
When you're not in there.
Well, that's the thing. We aren't near enough to be able to see.
So Jacob is going to describe the inside of the place as best as he can.
Can you roll no, which is education?
Sure.
You roll in O.
Normal success.
Okay, you're able to do it decently well.
So he's going to describe
Just because
the
how recent it was.
barrack area, potential weak points as best he can find them, and concentrated areas of people because he knows somebody here has a grenade.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't know how big of a grenade we have at this point. So, Nick, do you think you have the authority to...
Could try my best.
Okay. This is probably going to be a fight we are going to have a lot of trouble with.
Oh.
If it just comes to
acid
it.
on you? Do you have any acid?
Can I try to
Alright.
I have 10 acid on me.
10 acid?
Anti-acid.
No, that's acid.
Anti-acid.
No.
No.
Anti-person acid.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, anti-everything acid.
We would probably
Except bones.
have used a decent bit of that because I would have been overfilling those grenades.
Okay, so
So you don't have 10 acid.
just don't hit the main. Just don't hit that building with whatever you're doing, and we should be fine.
You said there's a storage room. Did you mention that?
Yeah, he would have mentioned this.
Yes. He described the inside of the base.
Okay. So would you like to leave that unobscured?
It would be pleasant if we could find whatever loot they've been hoarding.
Or what they got paid with.
Whatever loot they've been hoarding.
True.
So, shall we, Nick? Do you think you have the know-how to discuss an agreement?
We can try.
Okay.
My persuade fast attack are not good.
Do you want me to come as well?
If you think it's for the best. Do you think you're a better talker than Nick for fire?
I'm gonna roll no.
Like to say no.
If you think it would be good for you to come, then come. If you feel like you would be in the way if things go south, don't.
Have a 20 persuade.
As it is, I'm gonna start heading back. Nick, you at least are coming with me.
Are both of you going with? Or just Nick?
That's up to
Just your muscle.
That's up to
I
Sadie.
feel like
kidding.
if I end up going with them, they will try to, if things go south, kidnap me because they will notice I have weird fun weapons on me.
Yeah.
You can leave them there.
You have the saw.
Me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Is
pretty
that what
sure
you're
I
calling
made
it?
that.
What do you call it?
A blade gun.
Fair enough. Come up with a better name, Nick, for next time. Not just the saw.
The saw.
The claw.
Yeah, but that's mainly for beauties, not people. I mean, I can use it. For
Whoa. Times have changed, buddy. It's 2025. We call them mutants now.
No, we call them a difference flare.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Mutation.
Damn purples.
Aberrations.
Purples.
Those goddamn purples.
Oh,
I
God.
hate 'em.
Nope, can't say that one.
Those purples are
Moving
affecting
into
the
our
water supply.
communities.
taking our jobs.
Our wives.
Our wives? Yeah, from your and children.
Killed mine. I watched it.
Anyways,
You said they were gone. You said they were taken. You never said they were
I assume
killed.
they're dead.
Great.
That's what Nick thinks.
Nick had this world thrown at him.
He's
going
going
to use
literally. The whole world.
The most mid backstory in this group, probably.
Who?
The most mid.
Him.
Leroy? No, I'm kidding.
I think Leroy's is the
Simeon
nicest.
has no backstory.
I do. You guys just don't know it.
Do you know
Yeah.
it? That's convincing.
You don't know it because I don't.
How could you know? I don't even know.
He said some stuff alluding to specific events from it.
That's fair.
Uh-huh.
He's the only one who's just straight up said Nick, effectively.
Not
have.
Nick.
Oh, right,
himself.
yes, but that was specifically
You
just
guys
Jake.
also forget to know that I'm always wearing a weird pendant for some reason. That was established at session 1. and
Was it
this is
actually?
It was.
Oh, I don't remember this because that was session 1.
What session is it now?
10.
Oh.
But to be fair, there are multiple months between sessions a lot of the time.
You guys don't remember because you don't care about me.
No, it's because you went to Turkey.
I went into a turkey?
You took my joke. Anyway,
So my
yes, you're
going
going
along
with
with
Jacob. Yes.
No, but it's dangerous to go alone.
Take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take
Just a
him.
juice box.
Clod of dirt. The clod.
I suppose
That's what we're naming the bomb. The bomb is the clod.
if Simeon goes with, it will
Like
leave
Steven Universe.
Leroy with.
The bomb.
Stop
The
calling it
sack.
that.
The
Say,
sack.
it's the quad.
It's the clod.
It's the claw.
The Claude?
Yeah.
Claude is what a,
The big
it's a
boom
slur for
thing?
crystal gem people. For
No.
gem people.
No,
And
it's just Peridot's way of calling someone an idiot.
And a
She called
lot
it
of
diamond
normal
claw.
humans.
Exactly.
That's a slur. Anyway,
It's a very common way to call people stupid.
you're stupid.
You're a clod.
You're a Claude. Anyway, Jacob, you and Nick head back in.
Right.
They take your weapon. They're like,
would you leave your weapon with us? Because he would surely tell you, hey, yeah, they're going to take your weapon.
He will warn you that they're going to take your.
Oh yeah, if you're telling me that, I'm gonna leave it with them.
you
I
don't want them to take the saw.
I don't want them to have it.
No.
Ah.
The saw.
Jacob, once again, is going to put his spear at the entrance
Mm-hmm.
and tell them not to touch it.
You can already see some of them eyeballing it. So you head back in. So, who's this?
This is Nick. I think you can introduce yourself now.
Yes, I am Nick. I'm one of the supposed higher ups that are qualified for this. So
you could actually do negotiations.
yes, assuming you guys will cooperate.
Of course. We're not monsters. Not like the ones outside. He's not talking about you guys. He's talking about the actual monsters.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, there was a horde.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing they didn't come this way.
Yeah, good thing they didn't.
That was on the table. So
Yeah, that is good.
we're willing to negotiate and leave if Fire you is able to pay us better
With what
equipment.
equipment?
That's what they paid us with.
This supposed group that you had down south. How big is this group?
I'm not sure.
You don't know.
It's about a group of 10 came and talked to us.
Right.
What kind of equipment did they bring so we could match it?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
What
Fire.
type
You said
of-
match and he kind of laughs. I would doubt you're able to match it.
Still, we need to know what it was before we could potentially discuss
Anything.
something of equal value.
Alright. Come with me. He leads you over to.
Calling in right now, superpower weapons.
How'd you know?
Because I know you.
Uh-huh. So.
And also,
Oh.
I know what this group is.
Yes, you do. So, he leads you back into the storeroom. You can see there's like chests and then a special locked like chest, not ornate, but it has some like, it looks like gold on it.
Interesting.
Huh.
He kind of goes over, takes out a key from his pocket, and unlocks it and opens it. And inside, you see pristine weapons.
What kind of weapons?
They look like guns.
Hmm.
Think you can match that?
Jacob is going to look at these. What should I roll to try and like examine these?
If he lets you examine them.
Will he let
That's
me
true.
examine them?
Probably a persuade.
So, yeah. Success.
Okay. Yeah. He's like picks up one of the guns and hands it to you. It's
So
when I
he
say
will look at it.
pristine, I mean pristine
For
for this
this, yeah.
world.
So Jacob is going to look at this. What is strange about this gun? He's seen some.
It doesn't look like a. It looks like a gun, like it has the shape, but it definitely does not look like it should be a gun.
Is it Tesla made?
Hmm?
Is it Tesla made?
You wouldn't know.
Is
Tesla
it from
made.
the Tesla forest?
Does it look like it could be from the Tesla forest?
No.
Yeah. Does it look like it has some sort of power source?
Yes.
Color?
Yellow.
Huh.
Which you have not seen anything
Yellow.
glow
Like this?
yellow.
Order.
I don't know what's order. This is the world of disorder. What do you mean?
Order. Hardly know her
Anyway,
in this world.
yeah, he lets you examine it.
Yeah.
You've never seen anything like this thing.
I'm assuming it fires like a normal gun, but
Allow me.
he will hand it over.
He kind of takes it, kind of walks out towards like a little kind of target practice. He kind of flips a dial on it and holds the trigger, and you just hear that shoots this laser, this beam.
What is the result of this beam hitting something?
What?
What is
Does
the
it
result of this
burn?
beam hitting something?
It shoots right through it. You sure you can match that?
Hmm. How many did they give you? Just that chest?
Just that chest, but honestly, that's kind of worth it. I know there's
Understand.
more of us than there are of those guns, but man, that's nice.
How many guns were in the box?
5.
5
Yes.
of that type of weapon?
No. Some of them are
wonder
different.
why.
What?
5, really?
Shut up! That was completely coincidental, I promise.
5 of us.
Only 3 of
5
us are good with
guns.
any sort of weapon.
It doesn't matter with those.
You know who's good? Him!
With it, yeah.
With any amount of weapon.
You tackle him, I'll take the gun and shoot it.
Yeah, that would work well for you.
Yeah.
Just- Yeah, so
So unless you can match that price, we're
I'm-
staying put.
I'm
Doesn't mean we
cons-
can't make a deal to take this land.
I'm more concerned about the group that gave you these weapons and how they're finding them.
That's fair.
probably
But-
making them.
I would be willing to part with a couple if you let us keep this land. I'm sorry. One, I do want to say, I do think in there where I am, best friends. Best buds. Getting
Good
there.
stretch.
Jacob and Nick have done so many things
stretch.
together at this point.
Yeah, there's just a.
You had the exact same thought of, that sounds worth it.
Yeah, we're both just like,
Hmm.
So, yeah, so. Jacob, what kind of guns are there? Are they all like rifles or?
Two of them look like pistols. Two of them look like rifles, and one of them, you weren't able to really see the last one.
are they all powered though?
As far as you're aware.
Expect-
Okay.
to expect it, yeah. Jacob thinks for a second, kind of looks over to you. I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think fire would probably part with this land for just one of those weapons.
No.
I think 2 would probably work though, right?
Perfect, because 2 is what I'm offering.
We could try that. I don't know what
Okay.
his thoughts would be on that.
The leaders?
Yeah,
Yes.
final decision does come down to Lord Kraken ultimately.
Well, we got all the time in the world.
Because
Okay.
I would like this to go without any bloodshed.
That's what I.
Yeah, so
I would not like any more bloodshed.
Obviously.
But you wouldn't put a bomb.
but you
Hey,
would put a
hey,
bomb.
there won't be bloodshed. in
You're
that
right.
case.
There will be blood gone. And flesh.
Yeah.
There
will be no
blood. There will just be puddles.
Skeleton age for 3,000.
Oh my
The
god.
skeleton.
If you
Skeleton. That's hilarious.
let us take our pick of 2 and we'll head out and give you the final verdict from Lord Kraken once we get it.
Yeah.
Sound fair?
Perfectly fair.
Okay. What shall we look at the rest of them?
Of course.
We're going to look at all
All
of
the-
these weapons.
Yes, you are.
These nice weapons.
These
I might
little
want
weapons there.
Okay, so so there are 3
Rifles?
rifles?
2
There's
pistols.
2 rifles,
Two rifles, two pistols.
and 1 you don't know what it is yet.
Is it a
Yeah,
snipper?
so we are looking at them.
Looks like a handle.
Looks
Is
like a handle?
Is it a snipper?
What?
Is it a
Sniper.
fucking sword?
Yeah, Jacob will pick it up. What does this one do?
It's a lightsaber.
Hand it.
It's the dark saber.
It's a dark saber.
So it looks like it's just a normal blade.
As he kind of again, there's like a dial on it, on like the bottom. As he turns it, as
Imagine.
it seems to like
Intensify.
intensifies, and it effectively turns to a blowtorch. But that you can't hit things with.
You just gotta.
This one,
Interesting.
this one's special.
Why is
It's
it
not on the
special?
table. Did you see it? It's a fucking laser sword. Who knows that thing?
Interesting.
Probably about as much as that rifle could shoot through.
Rifle also doesn't have a blowtorch section.
Why do you need a blowtorch? Not my
Why not?
business.
I like the sword, and I want to see if you guys are willing to try and take it from him.
Maybe not yet.
So, yeah, there is an issue.
With
so
that?
what do the rifles look the same as each other?
Yes.
And the pistols
the
look the same as
pistols?
each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we get a demonstration of the pistol?
As he kind of picks up the pistol, it is a dial that looks like it has 3 settings. He switches to 1, and it's just, the regular.
Okay.
Takes the other one, and it's like a hand cannon, effectively.
So
But
does-
you do see, as it does that, the yellow goes to a kind of red. Not like it turns into a different power.
it just
kind of
cools down. Oh, overheats.
Yeah, that one you can't use as much of. Plus, these things run out eventually.
How do you?
Do you
power
know
them?
how to
They
power?
did give us some recharges.
Huh. Can we see these recharges?
Sure. In like the same chest, you do see a couple like little like
Yellow.
canisters.
Are they yellow?
Yes. They're all yellow.
How many are there?
5.
There's 5. 1 for each gun. 1 for each thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you pick the weapon, we'll give you 1 canister for each.
1 rifle, 1 pistol.
1 rifle, 1 pistol. Probably for the best.
There's a 3rd setting on the pistol, but it's a lot more dangerous.
What does it do?
It's effectively a shotgun blast. Anything in front of you, gone, but you also get pushed back. It's really powerful.
I see. Oh,
Now, those 2 guns seem worth it. I'm more than willing to make a trade. We stay here, you take those guns.
We'll get our final verdict from Kraken and deliver it back to you.
Very well. But I'm keeping those guns until then.
Fair enough.
We need one of the guns to serve as proof of what
What?
you're putting on the table.
Which one?
The rifle.
He picks up the rifle and kind of... They taught me how to do this. Pops out a canister that's in it. I'm letting you have that thing with... You just run off with it.
Fair assumption.
And a true one.
A fair
Yes.
precaution.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let him leave.
Okay. Can I get my weapons back on the way out?
Sure.
He'll
As
hand
we're-
the gun to you.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna whisper in your ear. Do you think we could keep them and have them help us? Or not?
So once he will give no response to that. Once he gets all of his weapons out, once they're out of earshot, he will turn to you and say, "They're all gonna die."
You should have just accepted the deal and taken all the stuff.
We would have shot our way out somehow.
No, accepted the deal. Said, yeah, no, okay, we'll do it. We'll make him understand. And if he doesn't understand, well,
Yeah. So
make a threat that you would just coup him.
this is a I call this a little bit more delicate.
It would have worked.
Anyway, do you guys
However-
go back?
Yeah, we go back to the others.
You guys see Nick. All of you see Nick holding this strange weapon.
Yeah.
You are the only one who's seen something like this before.
Mm-hmm.
It's from Olympus.
Mm-hmm.
Figured you like that. They won't give us the power source just yet.
Fuck.
That
That's
being
better
said,
than mine.
We're good.
where is the storage area in comparison to the rest of the compound?
Not too close. Are you
Not
going
too
to?
close.
They're willing to make a deal.
We are willing to launch a bomb.
You are willing to launch a bomb, yes.
Yeah.
So how are you planning this?
How did negotiations go?
Interesting.
Well, but he doesn't look happy.
Does he ever look happy?
Hmm?
Does he ever look happy?
Let's
Do
just
any of us
say
other
that they're
than
probably
Leroy
not
ever
going to be
look happy?
alive.
That's
for
fair.
this.
Well, when Leroy's asleep, Simeon feels gives a sigh of relief.
I look happy when I see that gun.
He does. And when he sees a robot.
Yeah.
No. When he
That's
sees a
not
robot,
the
that's not
guy.
happy. That's horny. That's aroused.
It's fappy.
He starts
There's
jerking
not
off
all-
right then and there. Pulls
There's
the
not
hell.
all that much of a difference, I'll be completely honest.
Did you work today?
Yes.
When do you have to leave? Yeah, 15.
He has to leave in 15 minutes, especially if he's taking cold.
Yeah. So,
Yo.
there is
No,
an...
Brady.
Taking Colton home, I need to leave now.
Oh,
We can take him.
we can take him home. We do need to put all this stuff in the car. first.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, we need... I think we want those guns.
Mm-hmm.
If we can find a way to synthesize that energy source, was glowing yellow. Not certain what
Which
that means.
all of you would be like, what? Yellow.
That being said,
The only things you've really seen are like, just electricity.
The
I've
only-
seen it though, right?
there is
Yes,
one...
You're not surprised.
I do want one of those weapons for myself.
It
I
is
know which
normal
one you're
for that
talking
faction.
about.
It's not the
Yeah.
sword, is it?
It's the sword.
Why can't she get the sword? She's the melee person.
He's also,
He's also
melee.
melee.
I'm
Shut up.
I'm better with like actual arms. She's better with
Alright.
close weapons. I'm better with like actually long like
So
I say long weapons, but like
medium range.
yeah, medium sized
I'm
melee
going to run this
weapons.
by
Okay.
by him mostly.
Okay.
Did he
By
mention
him,
the
you
sword
mean me
at all?
as well.
Yeah, he'll mention he'll say I think he's
yeah,
Jacob
he
said
said the
I
sword.
wanted one and he said the sword, right? And Jacob
Yeah.
just
He
kinda,
said, "I know exactly which one."
Yeah.
The sword, right?
The
and
sword.
Jacob just kind of yeah.
And if you let me tear one of them down, I might be able to reverse engineer it.
Might. Can't guarantee that.
If I'm getting help from Fix, I probably would be able to reverse
The guy
engineer
can
it.
literally talk to machines.
Yes.
So here's my issue.
So just go with it.
Huh?
What?
You can also just go to the place and find more.
Yeah, but
If
would you
we-
rather go to
if
the
we
place
can
and
take
find more
this
with like
play-
all of them?
If we can take this place out, they're willing to part with half of their advanced weaponry, which is a choice.
Can't we just
A
lie to them and take
choice.
their stuff? I don't see why that's an issue.
Yeah, but
You see, there is a non-zero chance that I wouldn't be let out. Well, that any of us wouldn't be let out of there if they figured it out. And I didn't want to run that risk without everyone having a plan for what happens afterwards.
Well, I mean, we do have a plan.
We don't talk about our plan.
That being said, if so, Jacob will describe
We don't have.
in slightly more detail now what the compound looks like and the kind of place we want to hit.
and the place
There
we want to
is-
keep.
There is a good chance we take this, we get permission from Lord Kraken to make whatever deal necessary to take these weapons and then proceed to raise this place to the ground.
We could just do it now.
I mean,
We could.
We may not have the capability. to
I
do
would
that.
like a little bit more backup to do that. Notably, I would like I would like a couple of Forsaken members to be with us whenever we take
quite
this
a bit
place.
here.
There are a lot of people here. It is very fortified. Any upper hand is a good one. We can't bring enough to be suspicious, however. If this plan that you're talking about can be done sneakily,
We'd have to group
Would you say
them
our
up
plan's a stealthy
somewhere.
option?
I mean, initially, it doesn't end stealthy, but
No.
you can quietly throw a bag.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're talking about.
no.
Yeah. I mean, we just have to get close enough to the area that would hit.
We'd have
to
to
an optimal
group-
position where it would hit
So-
enough people that it would.
We'd
way
have
it
to
would
group them
be-
all up.
Also,
Double.
keep in mind, it's
Yeah.
like midnight, so most of them are probably asleep.
So
Where the barracks?
In the barracks.
where are the barracks? How far away from the?
How many people were like up and around when we were
About 10.
like 10?
10 up and around,
Mhm.
while the rest are asleep.
Correct.
But as soon as we hit them, they will immediately go for those advanced weapons to,
Which
eradicate
is
us.
why.
You do have
Just
one of
send
them.
someone in first.
So
So
I know of a way to give a signal if you all can get into position to make it a lot less sneaky.
and that being
It's not going to be an ideal scenario, but it'll be the way it'll have to be.
I like how we tried so hard to be diplomatic, and now we're just reverting back to murder.
Literally could have done this diplomatically.
We
Yeah,
could
there
have done
was-
it diplomatically.
Well, the issue
we have
here
a
is
bomb we want to use.
also you guys have a bomb you want to use, and if I'm correct about this, fire's not going to compromise.
Yeah, no, we know Lord Kraken. There was no point in trying to compromise to begin with.
He was encouraging us to kill all of them.
He's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
giving
so-
up this land. Our job is to get them off of it.
Fire's laws, and my mission is to get them off of this place.
Yeah.
And
And that's
they
what we're
said
gonna
Unless you
do.
can somehow make a deal better than what they have, which you're not going to.
that we can't get them to leave.
I'd just like to point out the fact that they were told to defend the land at all costs, and we are directly disobeying that. And we are actively making war on a giant fucking faction.
Why a group?
No, they were
No,
sent
no.
here intentionally to make war with fire.
Yeah.
The other guys are
Yeah,
antagonizing.
but we are
But also,
making it worse.
no,
We're
no, no.
responding to their
This
aggression.
is so the southern group. Are they part of a bigger faction? Like
You're talking about the militia that they're
the militia? Yeah,
Not as far as you're aware, but they didn't mention any other faction.
yeah.
That's
So-
not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people.
Olympus?
Yeah,
Olympus.
because they paid them to keep it,
So the
essentially keep their spot warm.
The funny thing about Olympus is whatever we do to these guys,
Uh-huh.
Olympus doesn't care. These guys are disposable to Olympus.
Yeah, they're basically testing for reactions. And if we react powerfully, they might think twice next time.
If we do,
So bomb.
Or they
if-
might decide that it's worth trying to
Is this in
take
character?
over fire.
Not.
It's in
I
character enough.
assume so.
My voice
This
isn't good
is-
enough, but
This is currently going.
It's half in character.
Yeah, it's
because
good.
I'm
In
talking
character
about
enough.
things that Kala doesn't know.
Yeah.
This is going through Jacob's head right now
Mhm.
as to
Oh, so we
what is the
have,
best.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
We're not doing this session,
No.
but I would write this down so that you guys don't forget,
Mission Man?
We
because we don't know
down
when
the
we're gonna
plan,
play
just
again.
send it in the group chat and pen it.
Mission Man.
But anyway,
Yeah, I think
There's that
our best course of action here is to receive permission.
Oh wait, I have to
from-
roll level ups.
No, we have permission from Kraken to get these guys off the land, whatever it takes, right?
well, you were the
To
one
be
who
fair,
talked to
we're
him.
not part of fire. If this goes wrong, we can just fucking leave.
Yeah, no, our heads free.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna know you.
You guys on the
We are
line.
doing what Lord Kraken asked and getting so much for it.
Mhm. Not only would you get those weapons, you get paid with metal.
Yeah.
Literally.
So
And
My
we
only-
get to set off our bomb.
My only thought is if we set off the bomb and they immediately go for the weapons, we're kind of fucked.
So we have someone
so
in there.
we have two of the weapons already.
You have one.
we
You have
need
one
the
of them.
core.
No. If we accept the deal,
We have two.
Mm.
We need the
we
core.
have two of them. We get the two of
So they
them
have
their
3 more.
cores, and then as soon as we have that, we just, I don't know, shoot a shot into the air that you guys can see
And then we start.
and kick off the destruction of them. Outpost.
So there's 10 up and about right now,
Um,
and I assume the rest are in the barracks.
Actually, counterpoint. You shouldn't shoot it in the air. You should shoot it through the one of them that's next closest to the weapons.
Yeah.
Because
How would you see it?
That'll be plenty.
It'll be
Even
loud
if we
enough.
can't see it, we'll hear it.
Yeah.
Was it loud?
It sounded like this.
So it
Would it
like
penetrate
laser.
the wall?
The target?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we just have to shoot at you guys and hope we don't hit.
I mean, how big is this base? Is it big enough that?
No, just start shooting the guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Immediately start going and like attacking them so they can't grab the weapons. One, even if we don't hear the things going on,
should
people
really-
are gonna start screaming.
There's gonna be
There's
commotion.
gonna be
Your
commotion.
It'll
spirits
cause a
and
commotion.
If
Yeah.
if you hear us,
Nate, it'd be better if you send the message because you'll remember all this better.
Yeah. Okay.
So you give me the weapon, I could kick it off.
We'll have the weapons before we're out.
Does this sound like a plan?
Yes. Sure does.
Okay. So me and Nick will head back in, and the rest of you get preparing for the second part of this.
And that is where we'll end this session. Therefore, I am. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
And we will see you all later. Bye.